What's good, nigga? Bro, my leg is caught up in wires, bro. That's fucking loud. Shut the fuck up. There we go. I really should lessen this damn wire, but it is what it is, bro. This is the wrong fucking color. Okay. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? What y'all doing? It was fluorescent instead of incandescent. I have incandescent on both my face lights. But yeah, nigga. Now he's a handsome man. Thank you. Jesus Christ. What's good, Kibby? Just finished making my lunch, got a stream alert, so now I don't gotta find a YouTube vid to watch while I eat. Shit. I'm glad you've chosen me for your entertainment. But yeah, bro. Don't feel yourself too much, bro. Yeah, I'm not. Trust me, I look 30. I'm feeling 30. I gotta shave my head. It's already been 2 weeks. I don't feel as fucking out. Nice. Nah, man. I don't know. I need the confidence boost, I guess. Life is kinda gay. Not in the sexual oriented way, just in the despairing way. But it is what it is. Clapped hairline? That shit got clipped in my Walmart days, for real. That shit got decimated, bro. Stress. Pure blood class stress. But I found this one track though just now. Spotify's just like putting enhanced songs and shit like into your playlists now. I don't know what this enhanced feature fucking means. It's like a little symbol now. I don't know if they like equalize if they have an algorithm that equalizes the song pertaining to your tastes or some shit, or if they mean enhanced by like adding songs from your category of songs that you listen to into your own playlists and shit. But like I don't know how to turn it off, but they got some good recommendations. I don't know, I came across this shit. This sounded like a fucking Game Boy Advance RPG and shit. Like what the fuck, nigga? Oh, we gotta get Niagara. We gotta get Niagara Falls in the background, nigga. Going to Viagra Falls. Bro, that's where all the old people go, for real. That's the old home resorts and shit. Viagra Falls, nigga. Yo, I'm fucking reckless. Yeah, bro. I don't know, dog. You already know what the fuck this format about. I don't have no plans. Do you have plans? Some of y'all probably doing something right now, you know? Or probably just laying at home doing whatever. But bro, I hate this new fucking font on Discord. I mean, I don't hate it. It's fine, right? It's a type of font you would find on like a Kindle. But like that doesn't make sense for like an online message forum board or whatever. Like this shit a bit too regal for my taste, you know? But whatever. I should have become a typographer for real. I think fonts are very important for how we view things and look at things and how you brand certain programs and shit. Didn't even notice, for real? Have you been? Have I been there? Niagara Falls? Nah, nigga, not yet. I ain't 87. Or are you saying how have you been? Like how have you been? I don't know the best way to describe it. Just. But yeah, have you been to Niagara Falls? I don't know. I've been there. Yeah, it's like down the street. No, it's like an hour or two drive down the highway and shit. I've been to Buffalo, going through Niagara Falls as well, crossing over the border to America and shit. Going over to Buffalo and getting some of them that Walmart chicken, big ass fucking Walmart chicken dish, chicken dinner dish type shit. That shit is so cheap and it's so good and it's so much quantity. I don't know about now though. I'm talking like 8 years ago. Like 6-8 years ago, back when my family was on speaking terms. 8 years ago, you know. But at least my extended family, my immediate family is all I got, partially for now. But then again, it's my own fault for not speaking to my extended family. Anyway, nigga, this is getting too fucking personal immediately, but that's just how I roll. You know? I'm honest to a fault. Maybe too honest. Probably why I don't get hired at some of these damn places, nigga. I tell you straight up, I don't have this experience, but I'm willing to learn. So you not that nigga then. Oh. Never mind then. I'm sorry. I should have lied. This fucking... Bro, this fucking song is sick. I'm gonna post it in chat. This fucking piano. Relax. Yeah, nigga, Niagara Falls down the street too. Nah, it's legit. Just an hour or two drive near the border and shit. Down the highway. I forget which one. It's like the Don Valley or the QEW and the Cartier highway. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know these fucking highway names, nigga. I'm good on the highway. I drive just fine. Get to where I got to go safely and fast. But I don't know these damn highway names. 401, nigga. 403. Yeah, on the 427 West End. I don't remember this shit. Even though I'm spouting them off right now. Those are actual highways, but you know, the highway of heroes, nigga. Nah, I don't know any of that shit. As in, like, as I be driving down some of these highways, like it doesn't click in my mind like, oh, I'm here, I'm on this highway or this highway or not. I'm just looking at Google Maps and driving my way to wherever the fuck I gotta go. You know? Why am I stuck on this point? I don't know, nigga. I'm just talking. What do you want from me, nigga? You got topics? Y'all got some topics? Y'all just gonna eat your damn lunch and have me ramble on, bruh. Shit. Shitty witty bitty. Yeah. All I got is talk for real. This is it. Yep. On the topic of Spotify recs. Oh, geez. Actually got a banger YouTube rec yesterday. YouTube recommendations be... I don't know what the fuck it is with that algorithm, but when it comes to music recommendations, man, they just know exactly what you're feeling and what you're up to and what you're ready to listen to at a certain time or season or time frame, depending on your search history. This shit is actually fucking effective. It's kind of scary. It's a little scary. It really does. Like, most of the shit when it came to like future funk and old school, like Japanese funk, 80s, 70s, 90s, boys. These boys do not, bro. Are we 2016 Suicide Boys era? Are we coming back? Are we going back? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? And they got Germ back too, dog. We might, bro. Cause this is obviously a single, right? We're either gonna get an EP or a full album. If we're having another Germ X Suicide Boys album / EP, like I'm fucking down. Especially with Scrim being on his fucking A game with the production. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be a new era, dog. It's gonna be 2016 Suicide Boys Part 2 era. Bro, what the fuck is that production? Oh my god. I'm sorry for yelling in the mic. Fuck! Sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck. So good. I didn't see the lyric video too. So obviously they got lyricism. I don't know if people know this, but Suicide Boys been having that lyricism for a minute, even since like their first fucking tracks, their first few tracks. People just think they're horrorcore and shit, and they're just spitting like. No, dude, listen. Look at the lyrics. Look what they're talking about. You know? Right now, they're a little bit on the braggadocious lyrics a bit right now, because, I mean, they're living good now. But, you know? Mans were struggling. They were talking about that shit. They still talk about that shit, despite the newfound fame. So, you know? It's just new perspectives over time. And, you know? Their rap has grown with that over time, and it's just beautiful to see. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You allowed to have a little humble bragging when things are on the up? Oh no, dude, they're like millionaires now. They were fucking like dirt poor. Like they can brag. They can brag now. Especially for as long as they're still like making shit like this. Like they can brag all they want. Jesus Christ. Nah, man, I'm so proud of these niggas. I don't know. I don't know. If I didn't have Suicide Boys fucking 2020, 2021, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know what would have happened to me. That shit got me through a lot of frustrating shit. Still does, but, you know. I don't know, being a courier and just blasting that shit every day, bro. That shit saved me. I don't know. I don't want to get too into it. These are the motherfucking dudes for real. They brought back Germ, bro. They brought back Germ. Oh, shit. Damn, because what were the two EPs that they made together? Because it was literally like one after another, like it was like sequelized. What was it called? Was it just Dirty Nasty Suicide? Let me go to albums. Okay, singles and EPs actually. You know what would be cool too? The Suicide Saga coming back. I think they stopped at part 20. They did. They literally stopped at part 20. God, I would love to have those EPs back, bro. I don't know. Just, I'm feeling it, dog. 2016, 2017. We on that 2020, 2023 Suicide Boy shit, bro. It's gonna be... I just feel like it's gonna be... Yeah, it was called Dirty Nasty Suicide. The second part was Dirty Nastier. What, they're gonna call it Dirtiest Nastiest Suicide, bro? Is that the third part? Suicide Boys and Germ? Oh my god, Slip on a Banana Clip. That fucking song. Oh, this whole EP, bro. You got Obey the Walrus, 20th Centurion, Treat Him Like a Prostitute, which is still one of the most dopest fucking rap shits I've heard since. I don't want to get copyrighted, bro. I want to play all these fucking songs right now, just jam out. I can't do it. I don't even know if this song is copyrighted right now, but it seems like an independent artist. I don't think they're claimed by anything or whatever. I think it's okay. Y'all want to watch cooking videos? I've been neglecting that shit for a minute. Smiling Lamps ain't even here yet. But I don't know. Just watch something. I got the Steam Deck ready. It's right there. Shit. Azerbaijan cooking do be nice though. Bruh. From the home to the heart type of cooking type shit. Like, I don't know. That shit inspired me a little bit. How random that was that I ended up doing that for like an 8-hour stream. I'm kind of down to do it again. I'm a Babish stan. I don't know what a Babish is. Babishka? Babush? I don't know, nigga. Me no know none of that. Me no know none of that. This fucking song. I feel like I should turn my camera a little bit to the side. It doesn't matter. Just a little bit. Now I'm completely centered. There you go. God damn. Oh, God damn. What the fuck, bro? This is just taking me back to like the Golden Sun soundtrack. It's just one fucking song, bro. Jesus Christ. I love his cooking videos. Binging with Babish. Fuck it. Let's do it. You gonna put me on. You about to put me on, Kibby. You gonna put me on the motherfucking cooking. There's also one guy. What's his name? The fuck was his name? Oh, Your Cooking Sucks. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that dude in a minute. I'm actually down to watch some of that, dude. It kind of sucks with YouTube too, that despite being subscribed to a lot of people, you just haven't seen in a while. Like, you don't get the recommendeds anymore, or it's just less noticeable. That's really fucking dumb to me. That's really stupid. I don't really get that. But okay. Whatever. I'll frip my damn self when I'm ready, bruh. Let me get my embroidery stuff. I'm going ultra chill mode. Let's fucking do it. By the way, I really should just have my center fucking... Come on, nigga. I really should just have my center face light going. That's good. Jeez, man. I wish I heard more of this type of music at the... Then again, I wasn't really at the rave this year for my anime convention. But I don't know, maybe they played songs like this, but if I heard this shit, bro, I'd be jamming out. I'd be raving. Do the fucking... those fucking weird ass dances. I love that shit. Honestly. Yeah, I'm just starting up the Steam Deck right now, just getting shit in order. As soon as it pops up on the TV, because I just plugged in the dock, then we'll get started. We'll do some binging with Babish, and then I'll bust out the Your Cooking Sucks. I think that's his name. I don't fucking remember for real. Interesting. Let me change the sound settings. I'll just do it on desktop mode, whatever. I was also playing some Tales of Arise on the Steam Deck, bro. That game is literally made for the Steam Deck, for real. Like, the shit, you can even put it on high settings and you're fucking good, bro. Like, it's such a good game. It's so beautiful, too. I was very surprised how well it runs. I don't know, maybe we could do a Tales of Arise stream sometime. But I find way more enjoyment just playing it by my damn self. I don't know. It is what it is, man. God damn. We getting into final boss status. Hey, have you watched That's What? Not's What I Reckon? No. Never heard of that. Never heard of that, fam. I gotta switch my Bluetooth mouse. Yes, no? Thank you. My fucking foldable keyboard in this bitch. I'm not gonna lie, man. This shit is so fucking just convenient. My nigga. So fucking nice. You just whip this shit out like a Motorola phone. Like, what the fuck? Hello, nigga? Motorola Razr looking ass. Good lord. But yeah. Where the fuck is this? This is my primary SD, Steam SD card, SSD. You're right. Okay. You don't need none of that, bruh. Open that Brave browser, bruh. Open that Brave browser. Start up the Bluetooth on this shit. But yeah. I really want to play Tokyo Sniper, and man, it's such a fucking relaxing background tune, but that shit is copyrighted to fuck. I wonder by who though. I haven't archived any of my old shit either. Yeah, I didn't archive any of my VODs yet. The new VODs I've been making. Jesus Christ. November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 9th, 13th, 22nd, 28th. Bro, I am not a streamer. I'm not consistent. And now it's December 3rd since that last Silent Hill stream. What can I say, mate? I'm all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. Oh yeah, sound. I'll put devices. HDMI. Fucking better be. God, when I first flashed the OS, when I reflashed it, this shit is orange. Turn off the nightlight. Thank you. You see that difference, bro? This shit is like turned all the fuck the way up, bro. This shit is so fucking orange. Good lord. Audio coprocessor. It didn't used to be like this before I flashed the OS, bro. It was completely different. I don't get it. KDE wallet, of course. Password manager that I don't even use, but you prompt me to fucking put in a password every goddamn day. So dumb. Fucking suck. Alright. Alright, bring in with Babish. Babishka. So what you're saying about Not's What I Reckon, he's like the polar opposite of Babish, chaotic and aggressively Australian. I think I'm gonna enjoy that more. But you know, first things first. Mr. Culinary Universe over here. Boom, boom. God of War sausage. Hot. Let's get it. Boy, why the fuck are you not on that? Bleh. Here we go.
Cash App. When personal finance connects you to both your funds and the stuff that matters, that's money, and that's Cash App. You know what else is money? Anytime I get to use nutmeg, practicing safe sausage stuffing, and Richard Schiff playing Odin.
You know who I am?
That's money. That's
You know who I am.
Cash App from the App Store.
I'm sorry.
Play Store today to add your cash tag to the 80 million and counting.
Is this
All right.
sausage?
Sure, why not?
God.
Remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
What?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to
That's a nice transition.
We're taking a look at the sausage from God of War Ragnarok. Now, given the first game's disproportionate amount of boar hunting in the first 10 minutes, I'm going to guess that this sausage is made of boar. So I've got some boar here, freshly frozen from the specialty butcher.
Yeah, this dude is like professional as shit.
In preparation for grinding. Now, as you can see, there's a decent amount of fat, but there's a lot of connective.
I think I'm gonna fuck with that. That's what I reckon.
In addition to our kilo of meat, I've got 100 grams of
A little
diced
bit
pork fat
more.
I'm gonna add to the mix. All this is getting
That or how to basic. I haven't seen a how to basic video in forever.
for about 20 minutes, or until the edges of the meat begin.
Oh my god.
Then everybody's getting passed through.
We got some shit to do.
Just one pass through the medium coarse plate to end up with some medium coarse boar, which before stuffing we must season. Now Brock and Sindri, being of Norse mythology, led me to believe that this sausage could be, here we go, let me see if I can pronounce this, Medishtepolsha, which would
Medishtep what? Medishtepolsta. Medishtepolsta. Polsa. Polsta. Polsta? Fuck off. I can't. I need to turn this up a little bit more. Bleh. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's so stupid. Why doesn't it fucking... I have the application on all streams. Oh my goodness.
half a teaspoon of ground clove, and between a quarter to a half a cup of chicken stock. All this is getting added to a quarter of
There we go.
large grated onion, mixed until combined, and then dumped into our ground boar, mixed by hand.
Sent you one on disc.
Fill its glorious sausage
okay.
purpose. But before we bust out the sheep's intestines, we want to make sure that this is seasoned properly. So don't be afraid to grab yourself
End
a
of
pan, fry it
days,
up real quick, chop
belongings.
it in some pieces, over dramatically if possible.
Cool.
Give it a taste to see what it needs. Boar is mildly sweet and a little gamey,
Alright.
so it plays really nice with these spices, but I could tell immediately that I had forgotten an essential one, black pepper. And plenty of it because this funky, fruity sausage needs a little heat to balance things out. But even
Bruh,
with
this
that,
kitchen
I'm
is
still pretty good.
nice.
My crew ate
Just
whole
looking at the
salmon.
background.
I mean, I ate most of it, but still. And with that, it's time to finally thread the world's longest condom onto our sausage stuffer.
Yeah, you
the
right.
way we would any condom, tying a tight knot on the end and poking a hole directly into the center while the condom is being worn. Ouch! You ever react physically to your own joke? Anyway, poking that hole helps to prevent an air pocket
Bruh.
from forming as we begin to stuff. I've always had a great deal of difficulty with sausage stuffing, but was relieved to learn that it's usually a two-person operation. So just take your time and remember it's better to understuff than overstuff. Overstuffed sausages pop, while understuffed sausages can be evened out once tied
Yeah,
shut.
this is,
Massage the sausage until it's evenly firm throughout. Then
Okay.
All
Alright then.
Traditional way to prepare mishtapolsha. We're coiling our sausage into
Not
a
at all
coil.
phallic in nature.
We must once again uncomfortably puncture about once every 5 centimeters.
Bro,
to
that
prevent
fucking
sausage
editing.
blowout. Now, given that this is God of War, I think we need to smoke these sausages over an open fire, trying to create an indirect heating environment by building the fire on one side of the pit and cooking the sausages on the other. So I got a nice little fire here that's just starting to turn to coals. I've got some chunks of hickory that I'm going to arrange around the fire for some extra flavor and smoke. But then comes the question of how to create a smoking environment over an open fire.
Yeah,
The answer is
how do you-
similar to what I would do in a gas grill.
How do you do that?
Exposure, but I'm setting up a water pan almost directly over the flames, plopping a temperature probe next to it, and as far away from the fire as possible, placing our sausage coil, and then I'm going to cover the whole thing with a large metal bowl.
It's interesting
This
you-
will hopefully create a nice smoky environment, especially after exposing water directly to the
Yo,
fire.
that's
Run
fucking
that
smart.
back and forth. We can hopefully maintain an ambient temperature of around 130.
He doesn't put it directly on the fire either, which is
For the
interesting.
next 45 minutes to an hour and a half until the thickest point of the sausage registers 160 degrees Fahrenheit. From here, the smoked sausage
Bro, that
is
fucking
chilled and served
time
later, or if night is beginning
warp.
to fall and you're trying to eat right damn now. You can build the fire back up to a raging blaze and use it to give your sausages one final searing. Place the grate over top, let it preheat for about 5 minutes just like any grill. Place the sausages over top and sear until lightly browned. Give them a flip, grab the camera off
This
the tripod,
takes
get
so
a nice
fucking
close-up.
long. I
You
might
know
as well
this
make
guy's
that
done
shit
what
like
looks
double
a fresh
stacked for
toast
real.
bun. Carefully grab it off the heat because, as I learned, these coils are not permanent, and it's ready to be served alongside a frosty pint of 5% lager, boiled potatoes, and a tilbecha. But I got a surprise guest. Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
fuck is he
the man
saying?
himself to taste the sausage. We got the God of War. It's Kratos. Can you do the thing with the axe? So cool. Oh wait, no, you don't have to use the. I could get you a knife. All right, I guess that works. So what does the bald and bearded absolute unit have to say about my sausage? This boar, was it slain by your hand or another? Oh no, I just went and got it at the store. So you were a coward. At least you will serve a purpose. Oh yeah, you're a video game character, so you just grab that
This
sausage,
is so
put it in
funny.
your pockets.
This is
Thanks
such
to
normie
Cash App.
shit.
That's
I'm
Cash App.
sorry.
Download Cash App from the App Store or Google Play
He's
Store.
cool,
If you'd
though.
like to add your cash tag
Nice
to
voice,
the
very
million
calming.
accounting.
Educating about sausages. I'll do the bolognese, but I think I'm gonna go with that. That's what I reckon, bro. I just either I don't know. Because with the Azerbaijan cooking videos, like it was just grandma just whipping it in the kitchen for real, and she didn't have to say a lick of shit. But like just watching the process was more, it was more interesting to me, and then easy to riff on. This dude making skits and shit. I mean, then again, your cooking sucks. Like I like how that guy does his shit because he's just a fucking meme. But I don't know, different tastes, I guess. It is what it is. Oh wait, no, I was gonna fucking did not mean to do that yet. I mean, I could just open another tab and keep this here, but these bologna, is it bolognese or bolognese? What do you think? I think it's that bolognese. I don't fucking know, bruh. Bolognese. Oh, that was nuts what I reckoned. Oh, okay. I thought it was another fucking... I'm not reading. I don't know if you know this, but I don't fucking read. Reading comprehension is important, and I don't do it. I don't even exercise it. I thought it was another... I already forgot what the other guy was. What's his name? Binging with Babish. I thought it was another one of his videos. This is... I'm already fucking with this. I'm already fucking with this setup. This is going to be some shit. Bolognese. 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 I'm gonna just call it bolognese. Why the fuck are you not on? Oh my goodness. So how do I lock channel? No. Bro, why are you just not sticking to the HDMI 3 for real? Alright, no, I got an idea. Just turn it off. Yep. There you go. Fuck it.
Fucking mushroom in it, is there? Where's the mushroom?
Linux machines, my friend. It is what it is. The Steam Deck is still lit though, but it's finicky shit like this that makes me wish I can just run a Windows 10 distro on this bitch. But whatever. It ain't supported yet. We have to wait.
There it is. Ooh, yummy. There's your first mistake. Mushroom doesn't fucking go in bolognese.
Nice.
What's going on, rat bag?
Shit.
We're back in the same place you were last time. Your fucking house. Today we're cooking a dish
Your
that people
fucking
fuck up
house.
all the time. The problem with bolognese is people fuck with it and put heaps of stupid shit in it. Loads of shit isn't in bolognese. Fucking no zucchini, no eggplant, no hair. Your car isn't in it. I'm not in it. So let me just fucking show you what's in bolognese. This is what's in it, not fucking 35 zucchinis and a pineapple. You need a couple of sticks of celery, a couple of carrots, an onion, some pancetta. If you can't find pancetta, just use bacon. It doesn't fucking matter. You're gonna need beef mince and pork mince. I know that sounds weird, but that's the way it goes. I use a bit over half a kilo of both. Gonna need some tomato paste, some chicken stock, and an ingredient I know that looks confusing, but it fucking goes, is milk. You don't have to put milk in it, but trust me, it fucking works. You're gonna need a bit of wine. You can use red or white wine.
This is very aggressively Australian.
White
Yes.
wine, I like red, so fucking whatever.
Yeah, I'm in for a
Now you're
treat.
thinking to yourself, where's the fucking garlic? This may come as a shock, but this doesn't have garlic.
I'm
in it.
just waiting
Put
for Jim
garlic in
Jeffries to
if you
just
want.
bust
It's gonna
out
break
into
me up
his
bloody
kitchen
hard. It's a lot less weird
and do
than
a comedy
mushrooms and
routine. I don't
zucchini.
even
Put
know.
and put it in there. Righto, so dice the onion, dice the carrot, dice the celery, bung it in a bowl.
Dice. Gotta dice
Put
it.
about 150 to 200 grams of pancetta
yeah,
in there.
dude.
You can put bacon in there as long as the fucking bacon or pancetta isn't fucking zucchini. So once you've cut that up, bang it in the
People
same
actually
bowl.
put zucchini in bolognese.
Fuck off over to the stove. Righto, so get yourself a big pot or pan, crank the heat up, and fucking bang it on there.
I didn't even
Then
know
bung in
that,
some
and it
butter,
already sounds
a
like the
little
worst
splash of oil.
idea.
Then bang this shit in. Give it a kick around the butter and oil. Keep your pan nice and hot, and you want to fry the fucking shit out of it. Next, add the beef and the pork. So the idea is to try and fry all that off. There'll be a lot of water and piss in it that you'll need to try and cook off. This might take
Yeah.
a sec, but it's worth it. A hot tip for
makes
breaking
sense.
up mince is use a whisk. It breaks it up evenly. Don't know if it sticks to the bottom a bit. Once we bung the wine in, that'll fucking sort that out. Righto, so here's a moment where you can choose to put a bit of rosemary in. If you don't want to put rosemary in, don't worry about it. You can put thyme in, you can put a couple of fucking things in. Just fucking put the whole thing in. It'll fall apart, you'll find the stick, don't worry.
He's so straight to the point, bro. He's just...
Restraint. I know you want to put
He's
half
not
that
stopping
dumb
for
shit
nothing.
in here, but don't do it. It's fucked. See that
Don't
shit?
do it, it's
Stay
fucked.
up. Keep cooking it till it's frying. It's not the fucking end of the world if you don't. It's just better if you do. Righto, so once you fry the liquid off that, fuck it up with some wine. Use a glass,
Jesus.
2 glasses, fucking have some. Make sure you do this in the right order. Don't fucking put the stock in and then put the booze in. If the booze doesn't cook off, just fucking don't. So once the booze is cooked off a bit, add the tomato paste. Stir that through. Mixing about 300 grams of tomato paste. Next is the bit that I know will fuck with your head, but just trust me. Put a cup of milk in. And then add your stock. Add maybe 2 cups of stock. Good pinch of salt. There's no fucking pepper in that, so good crack of pretend pepper. Bang in a couple of
He
bacon.
didn't even like...
Turn the heat down.
I'm using the wrong
Bang the lid.
keyboard. He didn't like dash. He didn't like sprinkle. He just chucked the fucking salt in. He just chucked that shit. Fucking... Like, obviously, when you stir it around, obviously, it's gonna even out. Like, it's gonna spread out evenly. But he just chucked the shit. Like, he's just the most aggressive chef I've ever seen. But I can already tell he runs like a 3 or 4 star restaurant for real. Like, he doesn't fuck around. Like, I can already tell in his demeanor how he's taking it. How he's taking the shit, you know?
On it and cook it for fucking as long.
Like, I would trust him with my fucking food, bro. Like, for real. Sprinkling isn't in the Australian vocab. You fucking right.
As you like. The longer you cook it, the nicer it is. I know you want to put zucchinis in it, but I'm watching ya. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
45 minutes, maximum forever. Just keep giving it a stir every now and then, and you'll be right. More sauce you have in the freezer, less reason you need to go to the shops. And let's be honest, the shops are full of fucking maniacs right now that have no idea what social distancing means. They think it's a band or something.
I love social distancing. It's my favourite. Mind if I breathe on your fucking neck?
No, fuck off. That's what it means. While that's cooking, salt the shit out of some boiling water and bang some fucking pasta in it.
He's just chucking the shit. He's just chucking the shit. I love it.
Check on your sauce. If it looks a bit dry, add some more stock to it. I don't want to give the rest of the episode away, but that fucking doesn't suck. If you look on the packet and it says 12-minute pasta, cook it for 11 minutes. You're better to undercook pasta than overcook it. If you're a veggie and you don't like eating meat, that's totally fine. You can make this without all that stuff too. It's still pretty good. Right, drain the pasta. Bang it back in the pot. Ladle in some sauce. Give it a kick around in there. And fucking serve it up, champ. Righto, fucking plonk.
This dude's great.
Grate a bit of cheese on it. Grate a lot of cheese on it. Chop up a bit of parsley if you like. Put some of that bullshit on it. Grab a fork and get it up here. That is fucking unreal. You'll fucking love this. It's beautiful food. You're a beautiful person. Beautiful. And just remember, fuck jar sauce.
I don't know that reference, but I fuck him. I believe it. See the TMNT fucking logo design too. I fucks with it. Nah, this dude's great. That was. I'm gonna watch another. I'm gonna watch another. Holy shit. 1.5 mil views. Alright, nigga. Is that his fucking high school portrait? This dude's a meme, bro. But he's about his shit. Can't take that away from him. Alright, what are we looking for? Hot cross cannelloni? The fuck is that? caramelized beer onions? Yeah, bro, I need this. What the fuck are you talking about? Holy fucking shit. This is some Adult Swim type shit, bro. What the fuck? Why did that remind me of Metalocalypse for a second? Bro, this dude is dope. This is fucking dope. They're giving them beer caramelized onions, you fucking cunt. Give me that shit. I want it. You tried.
Check this out. Does someone want to explain to me what the f this is? Pre-chopped onions in a fucking bag. You know what I think about this?
Yeah, that's some fuck shit. You're right.
That can get fucked. Now, because it's summertime and we're outside, no doubt some people will want to fuck around with this thing here. Champions, today we're going to cook a sausage sizzle. There may be a couple of flies in it. It's good for you, fibre. Before we get to the sausages, let's deal with the onions. Every good barbecue needs some fucking good onions. I don't know if you're one of those people that prefers to have your sausage sizzle without onions. I don't want to go there. I don't want to get involved with that whole no onions shit.
Nah, I really don't either. I used to hate onions. Me and my brother were kids. I just kind of followed him because, I mean, he's like my brother and shit. So if he didn't like onions, I didn't like onions. But then I realized, hey, nigga, you need onions in your shit. I realized that at like 7 years old, bruh. You know? Probably because somebody caramelized some nice onions in my Jamaican dish at the time. And I'm just like, yeah, it's fucking good. Why do I hate onions? Why does my brother hate onions? He still hates onions to this fucking day. Fuck that nigga. I put onions in my shit. He's like, oh, I gotta pick out the onions, you little bitch. I love my brother, but eat your fucking onions.
You're gonna fall through, catch fire, and fuck the whole party up. There's a couple of solutions for this problem. Either you can get your pan or pot or fucking frisbee and you can stick it on the grill and cook it that way. I understand you want to get this big barbecue vibe going, Dad, but sometimes the stove helps as well. Let me just stop fucking talking shit and show you how to make the best fucking rock and roll onions you've ever had. Chop the onions up however the fuck you want. Just
this is how I want.
Try hard outside doesn't mean you can't cook the fucking onions inside. That's fine. Olive oil in the pan. Here we go with the fucking onions. Careful, you might get some in the pan. Just want to soften these out, cook them down a little bit. Now, if you haven't drunk all the fucking beer, tip a little bit into the onions.
You right. Bruh, I used to cook with fucking Asahi all the fucking time with my chicken and shit. Well, Asahi's like $3.50 now. Per fucking can. Like, that shit used to be like $2.89, bro. Like, or like, it's like $3.30, $3.50, but you know what I mean. Nigga, that shit expensive for beer, okay? You better be in a $2.50 to $2.80 price range or go fuck yourself, but damn it. I cooked with Aussie all the time. Fuck.
Maybe pick a beer that doesn't have a bunch of stupid shit in it, like lime or lemon. After you cook the beer,
I need to get my money up. That's
bang in a couple of teaspoons.
Inflation aside, I need to get my money up and start cooking with Asahi.
Tablespoon of balsamic vinegar.
$3.50.
Cook it fucking low and slow until they look caramelized. I imagine some of you have seen the colour of caramel before. That's kind of what we're chasing in here. You can cook the fuck out of these as long as you don't burn them. So if you got the heat on low and you keep giving it a fucking stir.
Yeah, like medium to like 6
cooking
max.
outside a certain
Cooking onions
shop,
for real.
money for your local fucking
I used to burn onions all the fucking time.
Please, Deborah.
We can't have a fucking sausage sizzle without fucking sausages. So let's get some fucking sausages. Like we need. When are you supposed to get them?
This was about onions. I've got someone I can call.
It's all right. I reckon I've got a guy who can help.
The fuck?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry to call again, dude. Can you
You need some more sausages, do ya?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, be right there.
Thanks,
Yeah.
fuck. What shed?
I don't know, mate. Ask your fucking phone.
How are you gonna get to my shed?
Jim saves the day again.
What are these cast of characters? This is some Adult Swim shit, bro.
here today because I heard that there's going to be some turbos coming past.
What?
Hopefully we'll hear some tones.
Oh, like turbo cars? What the fuck is happening? This is some Adult Swim production value, man. I love it. Give me that Access Television production, bro, please. Hold up a minute. I'm sorry, what? Hi, I want a promotion of your I want to offer a promotion of your channel. Go to dogehype.com. How about go to fuckyourself.com, nigga? What the fuck? Bro, I thought I eliminated a lot of bots out here, bro, but damn. Go to dogehype.com. What am I, fucking stupid? I am stupid, but I'm not fucking stupid. Get out of here. Bitch ass. How have I not made you a mod yet, Kibby? Or a regular, for that matter. Or fuck that, a VIP, for that matter. Bro, I'm slacking. I am slacking. Jesus Christ. Because, I don't know, if you have time, you can just do the /ban on some of these fucking bots for me. If you feel like it. Either way, I got it. I just might not be too fast when doing it. Did that not go through? Did I not make you a mod? I literally just made you a mod. But it's not saying, oh, you're already a mod. Oh, well, there you go. Why doesn't it just give me a prompt saying I made you a mod, nigga? This is better than a knighthood. A knighthood is pretty rad, though. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's too better than a knighthood, nigga. But, you know, I appreciate the gesture.
Fuck this shit, see ya.
Why? What?
Fuck you!
What the fuck? What is this segment? Okay. Alright, man. He's gonna go back to the grill. Just wet as fuck. Please commit to the bit. Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, fair crack, you got me.
He's not actually gonna cook. He's not actually gonna cook that sausages though. Like, I mean, I'm sure he'll clean it, but like, it'll be better to just. All right, now is he still wet? Nah, he dried off.
Yep.
Or he filmed it after actually cooking it. That was so fucking. That was so random. That was so unneeded. That was so unneeded.
Nice try, dickhead.
But I needed it.
Those look bloody lovely. Can't have a sausage sandwich without the fucking bread, champ.
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, no, that's. Oh, fuck yeah, that is worth it.
Where the fuck is it? Fuck! Well, we've made ourselves a lovely sausage sandwich, and now I can't find the fucking sauce. I'll just go fuck myself. See you next time. And just remember, don't cry over a pack of onions, champions. Don't forget the sauce. See ya.
Guess what? Fucking suck shit. See ya.
These motherfuckers, they just having fun for real. This is some Adult Swim public access television shit. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is this channel? Chilcon can't go outside. Okay. Hold on, let me open up. Deadass, I have Discord on here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that. What the fuck? Ah. Shit. Ugh, Jesus. I wanted to burp, but my lungs did not want me to. Actually, I don't want to see my Discord messages blurping out onto the damn screen. I think I'm good. But whatever. Chill, can't go outside. Chuck E. Cheese on that hoe. But yeah, I'm good. Chuck E. Cheese on that hoe. Chill, can't. Chuck E. Cheese bitches. Chuck E. Cheese bitches. What the fuck am I talking about? Gibby, help me. I'm fucking I'm delete deficient. Woo. I would never date a Chuck E. Cheese bitch. Chuck E. Cheese bitches. Chuck E. Cheese bitches. I feel like that is a TikTok song in the making, bro. Somebody's gonna take this idea and I hope they run with it. Got some Chuck E. Cheese bitches. Chuck E. Cheese bitches. One hand in the ball pit ass bitches. Ah, Jesus. Anyway.
Look who it is. Chili con carne in a bag. More like fucking chili con can't be fucked. Reckons cook it for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Right,
chili con.
how about fucking 1 minute?
Hey.
Sachet away! What's up, lockdown Larry?
This man is
Chili con
unhinged.
can't go out for dinner, so let's chili con cook it at home. Well, good news for you, champions. Cheese is as easy as chili. You'll be pleased to know that chili is easy like Sunday morning.
His fucking fiance in the background.
Like Sunday morning. Righto. Anyway, so the ingredients you'll need is a couple of carrots, any kind of capsicums you like, an onion, garlic, chilies. I see you fucking chili tryhards out there. They're like, don't be a fucking wuss.
Put in some fucking Carolina Reapers.
Listen, champion, I don't feel like sucking on a fucking fire extinguisher for an hour. So I'm using these chilies. Couple of tins of tomatoes, beef stock, tomato paste, tins of any beans you like. Probably not fucking baked beans, you dickhead. Bit over a kilo of beef. You can use turkey if you like. You can use that impossible meat if you're a veggie. Some cumin, some paprika, and some chili powder. Righto, champions, you know what to do next. Cut the shit.
I never
up,
know
put it
what
in
to
a
use
bowl.
cumin with. Or like some people like to say, cumin.
Righto, once that's cut up, over to fucking...
Like, what type of seasoning is that for real? Like, I don't know.
Righto, so grab yourself a pot. Oh, fuck. Put that on there, turn the heat on, put some olive oil in it. Next, put the beef in. Then, fry it off. A bit like the bolognese, you want to fry the mince till all the fucking waters out of it.
This dude fucking kills me, bro. Oh, you need all that.
Water piss you want to cook out of it. Keep going, fry it out. Listen, if you can't be fucked cooking all the water out of it, it doesn't really fucking matter. So now it's cooked out, add this. You keep frying that for a bit until the onions are gone a bit soft. Now this is a ripper fucking dish for you parents out there trying to lie to your kids about putting vegetables in dinner. You can get away with putting a lot of stupid shit in this. You could even put that
As long as there's meat, bro. Kids will eat vegetables, bro.
But yeah, you can crank the veg level through the fucking roof.
You know?
Next it's time to bung the spices in. I've got a heaped tablespoon of cumin, paprika, and some chipotle powder in here. You can use any chili powder you like. Again, if you don't like chili, you don't like it too chili, take it fucking easy on the chili or you'll end up with the chili willy. Around. Next, bang in a couple of tins of tomatoes. It's got my fucking face. Tablespoon of tomato paste. Crack in some
What is
pepper.
tomato paste?
Drain your beans and tip those in.
Huh.
Next, put in the beef stock. You can put in a cup or two of beef stock, depending how much you want. If you got more mince, put more beef stock in. Isn't a problem if you put too much in. Just leave the lid off and cook it down. So stir that through. Next, turn the heat down, bang a lid on it. Now you can fucking cook this for ages if you want. It's getting a little dry at the bottom, add a little bit more stock and keep stirring it. Just like anything you cook, show it a little bit of love. A bit like your mum on Mother's Day. Just don't fucking stir her up like the sauce. Right, fuck
Nigga,
off.
what?
Or 2 hours, or 3. So we're getting close to the end of the chili here. Now there's a few things you can do to this to fuck with it a bit. You can add a block of dark chocolate, and you can add brown sugar. Depending on your taste, the chocolate might be enough. Just taste it if you like both in there, fucking oath. If you think chocolate's weird, get fucked. It's not that weird. It's less weird than eating fucking chili con carne out of a fucking packet. Look at beauty, that looks done. Turn the heat off and serve it up.
Yeah, that's... Wow, I've never heard of that.
Plonk.
Ever.
Don't think I don't see you in the comments section making fun of my little plonk. I see you, champion. Go plonk yourself. Now, the ripper thing about chili is you can serve it fucking heaps of ways. You can have it with couscous, you can have it on a tortilla. But the way I like to have it is just in a bowl. Oh, yeah. Bang a little cheese on it, little sour cream on it. Last of all, a bit of coriander, or poison, as some people like to call it. Now let's try it, except this time I'm going to let someone else try it, because I always try it. Righto, Jules.
Feeling like this, I can't help you. But I actually can't because I didn't cook it, so fuck it. See you next week, champions. And just remember, fuck packet chili. Yeah.
Begin. Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
God damn. This dude's fucking legit. I love it. I love it. What was the other fucking recommendation? Am I really about to watch How to Basic? It's been a minute. I don't know how unhinged that channel has been through the fucking ages, especially through COVID, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to put myself through that. Fuck. Damn. But goddamn, it is a sad. Every time I do a fucking early ass stream for real, like, damn. It is Saturday, 7 o'clock EST, bro. Ain't nobody here. I feel it. I understand it. That's why I don't do early fucking streams. 8 o'clock till 12 is a sweet spot for real. Cause we all nocturnal to some fucking degree. I mean, me, I'm overly nocturnal. I slept at 9 a.m. yesterday. Today. Don't ask. To be fair though, in my defense, I did fucking sleep from like 5 to like 11 yesterday. So like I slept early, hence I stayed up until 9 a.m. today. Cause fuck you, okay? Fuck me, mostly, but you too. But yeah, I'm still slightly an insomniac though. What was I gonna do? I was gonna grab something. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna do. Fuck me. Anyway. How to Basic. Jesus Christ. No. Oh god. I hope people are still like you see these fucking titles, you see these like these thumbnails and shit, these unassuming shits. This was a day ago. Oh my god. Nah, it's still exactly as I remembered it.
How to make the world's best pizza. Place down a pizza tray. Place your pizza base.
Do we know How to Basic's face at this point? Like, did he do a face reveal? I think he did at one point. And I've just forgotten. So, like, I don't know. And who the fuck's voice is this? That better not be his voice.
On top of the tray, apply a generous amount of pizza sauce to the pizza base. Evenly spread it around. Ensure all areas of the pizza base are covered. Now it's time to add the toppings. Pepperoni. Ham.
I'm just waiting for this to get fucked.
Mushroom. Capsicum.
This is looking like a regular video, though.
Anchovies. Spinach. Pineapple.
No, don't add pineapple. Remove the pineapple.
Yes, add pineapple.
Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza.
Oh, Jesus.
Do not Add pineapple.
Pineapple does belong on pizza.
Remove the pineapple.
Add pineapple.
Remove all the pineapple.
Yes, it does.
Do not add pineapple.
Pineapple does belong on a
Remove
pizza.
the pineapple.
Add pineapple to the
Remove
pizza.
the pineapple.
Add the pineapple right
Don't add pineapple.
Shut up. Add pineapple.
Pineapple
Add
doesn't
it.
belong on
Add
a pizza.
pineapple to the
Remove
pizza.
the pineapple.
Pineapple.
Remove the
Put
pineapple.
pineapple.
Add-
Why don't you go yourself?
What the did you just say to me?
I told you to go yourself.
Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza.
Say it again. See what happens.
Pineapple doesn't.
Say it again.
Pineapple doesn't.
The fuck?
Pineapple does belong on pizza. Add pineapple. Add pineapple. Add pineapple.
No.
Crushed pineapple.
Crushed pineapples? What are you doing?
No, don't add eggs. Don't add eggs.
It wouldn't be.
I said don't add.
I mean, it wouldn't be a how-to basic video without eggs, but
Add all the eggs you have. Add cheese. Cook on low heat for 5 minutes. Serve and enjoy.
ah, no. Oh fuck! I don't want to see the vegan turkey. I don't. As usual, I am wildly uncomfortable, but that is a how-to basic video. This man did not change. On the one hand, I'm relieved. On the other hand,
How to make the world.
I almost want to say his older videos were more fucked, but I guess this is just a more refined version of it, and they're much shorter. It used to be like fucking year ago, 2 years ago. 2 years ago doesn't exist. We gotta go to 3 or 4. There we go. Remember when things were normal? How to build a gaming PC. Oh no. Ah, shit. No. I'm trying to remember. What was. God, what was one that was fucked to me? What was one that sticked out? He still had to make a giant pizza. How to make the perfect pizza. Like, what the fuck? This nigga. Goated mac and cheese recipe. Bro, I'm trying to see some carnage, bro. I'm on the how-to basic train right now, dog. I don't know if you find this particularly funny or not, but I mean, this is, I don't know. This is stemming from adolescent to young adult nostalgia for me. How to fly a drone. Jesus. Alright, just destroys it. What the fuck? Yeah, half of these are not even cooking videos anymore. How to solve a Rubik's Cube. How to do eggless cake. Well, that's, as you can see, that's not fucking happening. I'll look at the vegan turkey. I'll do that. And then I'll go back to the That's What I Work in. I do want to see that mac and cheese, though. Yo, who's like me? Absolutely no one. Is that Mega? How you doing, bud? You and Kibby have the same, both your names are pink in the chat. It's disorienting. Right in time for a how-to basic video. Here you go, bud. Here you go, bucko. I haven't seen him in a while. Neither did I, bro. That does look like a good PC. Or maybe it was his friend's old one or something. No, that looks good. Corsair? Maybe it's a sponsored one. MSI? Oh. MSI PC. Oh. Okay. That's a hate crime. I want to get to the point in my life that things that normally people can't afford, I can just destroy them for content. And I'm not saying this to be spiteful. I honestly think this man's like living the life right now, and that's good on him. He worked hard. He worked hard for this. Fuck, bro. Why are you like this? Concrete in your home. Okay. No. No, stop. I wonder if this was sponsored. Yeah, RuneScape! Yeah! Okay. Stop fucking autoplaying, please. Jesus. Anyway, Mega, this is what we're doing.
Contains no traces of any animal products whatsoever.
Oh no, it's the same fucking voiceover.
100% vegan. This vegan turkey tastes and looks identical to real turkey. Give vegan turkey a go this Christmas. I guarantee your family will love it. In a large mixing bowl, add in the following: 1 can of chickpeas.
I did.
Drained and
You didn't
rinsed.
even you didn't even see me do it, bruh. Wait. What the fuck? Autoplay is off. I turned it off on the other one. Oh no, well I already had this. Okay, if I were to then go to another video, autoplay is off, right? Okay, I was about to say. Bruh. But yeah, I already did it on the last one, but it didn't transfer over, obviously, because I already clicked the link.
Cup of vegetable stock, 1/4 cup of vegan butter. Then add 1 tablespoon of the following ingredients: dried rosemary, ground
That's a
garlic,
lot of rosemary, shit.
dried basil,
It's a lot of
dried
basil.
parsley,
That's a lot of
dried
parsley.
oregano,
It's a lot of...
coriander, caraway seeds, turmeric.
You need all...
seeds, garum,
Curry
masala,
powder,
sesame
crushed
seeds,
pepper,
chili,
ground
lettuce, Step 2. Add eggs. Step 3. Add eggs. Step 4. Add eggs. Step 5. Add eggs. Step 6. Don't add eggs. Step 7. Add eggs. Step 8. Remove some eggs.
Fuck you.
Step 9. Add eggs.
Okay.
Step 10. Mix it all together. Step 11. Add eggs. Step 12. Mix by hand.
Listen. Shut up! Listen. Listen to me. We have a lettuce shortage. Shit fucking expensive. Inflation's up. $50 of groceries is now $100. Part of my juvenile self finds a lot of this funny, but like ultimately regrettable. Cause it's like I mean, like, fuck, man. It's hard times out here. Granted, this was like, what, a year ago? 11 months ago. I mean, we didn't had no shortage then, or this much inflation, but, you know, shits was dire still. And economically on the decline, so... I mean, I'm not gonna judge this man. He's been doing this shit well before COVID, so, like, what the fuck is he gonna do? This is his job. This is his job. But, like, I know he's probably hurting in his books right now just how much of this produce he has to waste for a fucking video as it was than it was, like, 2, 3, 5 fucking years ago. You know? Like, obviously, like, for the budget for each video that he's making, he's hurting. We're also hurting because I can't even buy fucking lettuce at the grocery. You know? At the end of the day, it all trickles down. Bro, not gonna lie, I realized why I stopped watching this shit. You're growing up, buddy. I also grew up. I'm probably not gonna come back to this afterwards. This was just a nice little, what the fuck has he been doing? And cool, he's doing the same shit. I'm not though. So we literally have an onion shortage right now. It fucking sucks. Onion. You start getting some onion seeds, nigga. That's cheap. Or it probably won't be cheap now, cause you know everybody might start making their own gardens for real. Everybody who already been doing that shit just out here like, damn, they upped the price on fucking seeds. Everybody buying the fucking seeds out now. We desperate for seeds, and then we're gonna have a seed shortage, and then people are gonna start pricing that shit at a premium. I don't know, man. This is the end times. I don't know if you realize this. just get fucking ready, bud. This is how the world ends, not with a bang, bro. But maybe with some bang bros. At least they still making content.
Preheat your oven to 160 degrees Celsius, fan force. Cook the vegan turkey for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Serve and enjoy.
Don't. You know, I give it to him. At least he doesn't waste the food. He wastes the food, but yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done, man. I get it. It's your job. I'm glad you're still doing what you're doing. But Jesus. Ever-loving fucking Christ. This is not it. This is not it anymore. This was so funny back when I was like 15. Up to like 21. But yeah, I'm good, man. At least he doesn't waste. At least he tries to shit that he fucking pummels into submission and puts in the damn stove. Fucking vomited in the end too. Yeah, we aren't really allowed to do that here. Yeah. Damn, you guys ain't heard about NZ gardening laws? Wait, what? Also, no. Why would we ever hear about NZ gardening laws? Kibby, you are our NZ liaison, bro. You're establishing the alien contact communication / connection that is other side of the world and then other side of the world, which, you know, we're sharing that information, bruh. Like, yo, fam, you're looking like a Brisbee, eh? You're looking like a douche. You're a douche kabushk. I don't know where that came from. But yes, We talk like that here. No, I'm kidding. That's just me.
Rum-pum.
That's loud as shit. Every fucking video is like mixed differently. I should just turn this down in general. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck off.
Yeah. Nah, I like this. I like this refined version of fuckery, of cooking fuckery, which at the same time actually is educational and is not wasteful. And again, I don't want to judge how too basic. Like, I used to find that shit funny, but like I don't anymore. Like, on the surface, yes, but like, just, you know, it's fleeting. Such fleeting content now. Anyway, it's a huge meme that the entire country started, and we convinced people overseas we weren't allowed to grow our own food in our backyard. I would not have even known that. And even if you didn't tell me, like, I would just believe you. Like, if it's the running meme that I'm supposed to believe you can't grow your own vegetables, then you can't grow your own vegetables, bruh. New Zealand gardening law hoax. That's fucking funny. Which asserts that the horticulture is an illegal activity in the oceanic island country. Yeah, I'll read it. I'll read the Know You meme. Excuse me. Yeah. Blah, what. I'm sorry. Different dimension me. Everyone seems to be attracted to Rika, the new androgynous Elite Four trainer in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that's a very important article for me to read. Thank you. Yes. I'm such an asshat. In the thread, several participants cited critical and even alarmist interpretations of Food Bill 160-2. Is this an actual bill? Legislative proposal calling for sweeping reforms and amendments to New Zealand domestic food regulatory regime, many of which implied that the bill could result in several restrictions on home gardening and selling homegrown produce. Hence the rumor that you can't grow your own vegetables in your backyard, which was probably said like colloquially of just like, oh, this fucking food bill. Can't grow our own fucking vegetables in our backyard. It's fucked. It's fucked. And then people believed it. Because who wants to read a legislative bill to actually like realize what they're regulating and why? That shit's boring. So fuck it. Run with the meme. I like it. This is exactly how you do it. Fucking r/New Zealand. Asking the locals about the legal status of owning a garden in the oceanic island country prior to its archival. The post garnered 1,379 points. What is this post? Is it really illegal to grow your own food? So there's this big anti-Monsanto march that's about to happen in 2 days. Blah, 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 blah. One of the facts that are told is that it is illegal to have your... yeah, okay. So one Reddit post and everybody... yeah, they just believe it. Alright. It is funny, though. On June 20th, the Redditor submitted a photograph of a sit-down protest in art pics in a post titled, New Zealanders take the streets to protest absurd gardening ban. Show them some solidarity. Oh, God. Wow, wow. Yeah, and then people wised up, obviously, and then just like, alright, is this actually real? I don't fucking believe you. And then obviously it's not real. Cool. New Zealand's on some shit. The internet is also on some shit. I like it. It's very weird. It is a very weird occurrence to happen in your country, but cool otherwise.
What's up, garbage guts? We're back in the kitchen. Fuck, what a surprise. Now listen, I've been looking at the comments section. I've seen you asking for mac and cheese. 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 Fine. I'll make mac and cheese. Though mac and cheese might not be the healthiest dish, sometimes joy is healthy too. So to make this caloric tidal wave, we're going to need some ingredients. Bam, if you like cheese, you're going to fucking love this shit. You need a little garlic, little onion, little butter, flour, panko bread, 150 grams of cheddar, 150 grams of mozzarella, 100 grams of shaved parmesan, and 500 grams of pasta, and a little mustard powder. Now, traditionally, of course, with mac and cheese, you'd use fucking macaroni, but fucking good luck finding macaroni at the moment. Seems people are fucking panic buying macaroni thinking it's going to fucking save their life. Truth of the matter is, you can use any fucking pasta you like as long as it has a gap in it to fit fucking cheese in it. Oops, I forgot to say a litre of milk. First thing you're going to need to do is half cook the pasta in salted boiling water. What I mean by half cooked is literally fucking halfway to cooked. Whatever it says on the packet, half of that.
You're right.
Now listen, I know I don't tell you to cut things in a specific way, but if you can be cutting the onion finely, it'll help. A few cloves of garlic.
Yeah, buddy.
Next, bring your pot over with a misshapen lid and drain the pasta. I don't know what it is with me and fucking lids for my pots. I'd never have the right size and I don't give a fuck. Back in the pot. Bung in a tablespoon of butter. Give that a stir around. Set that aside and let it chill. Righto, it's that time, champions. Over to the stove. Next, get yourself a litre of milk, put it on the stove and warm it up. Get yourself a pan.
Warm, not boiled. Got it.
Next, get yourself an irresponsible amount of butter or 2 tablespoons. Irresponsible. While the butter's melting, preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Next, bung in this shit.
Yeah.
Have to move to this burner because that one's fucking shit house. Brown your onions in the butter. Again, try not to fucking burn it. Just get it to a stage where it's a little brown.
You're right.
Now it's time to make the roux. You're going to need a couple of big tablespoons of flour. Stir that around.
Making a fucking roux.
Fucking floury.
Making a roux.
Slowly start introducing the milk.
There you go.
A bit at a time. Stir that through. It should start to thicken.
Oof.
When it does that, add more milk.
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't fucking do that. Fuck. Hello? I'm in the wrong. Where the fuck am I? There we are.
Fucking later in. If you don't
Messed up that segment. Well, that's okay.
Bung it in the tucker fucker for a minute or two. Now's the fucking fun bit. Add all the cheese.
Oh, God. Bro, this would fucking destroy my stomach. But I'll still eat it. Yeah.
A big whack of parmesan.
I'll still eat it.
Now turn the heat off and stir the cheese in. Good pinch of salt. Little pepper if you like.
I'm just thoroughly convinced at this point, like, you can just get...
Now, there's a few truths in this world. Macaroni and cheese.
I'll tell it after. I want to know this
I don't
recipe.
run cash giveaway scams on my page. So if you see any fuckheads on my page asking you for your credit card details or pretending to give away cash, tell them to get fucked. Get fucked! Jar sauce eating dead shit. Next, add your pasta sauce.
I just laugh how he's just berating people while also stirring a nice pot. Like, I don't know. There's something about it.
Yourself a pan, add it to the pan.
The fucking Mac.
Search.
The fucking Apple editing software. What is it? I don't even know what it's called. I don't use Macs, but bro, that song.
Easy. Fuck it. Sprinkle some more parmesan cheese.
That default fucking editing song.
You don't have to put this on, but I like it.
Paprika? Okay.
25 minutes or until it's brown on top. Boom. That's not all, champions. We've got one more thing to do. Pan, stove. More butter. Bang in your breadcrumbs. Chuck in a bit of parsley. Yeah, that's right. I call it parsley. And if you like a pinch of dried thyme. Once the breadcrumbs are brown, turn the heat off. Now, you don't have to put breadcrumbs on it, but I do, so whatever.
Get some panko in there. You're right.
Now just let it chill for 5 minutes. Whatever you do, don't touch the pan. It'll fucking burn you, dickhead. Get that fucking packet shit out the window and get in the kitchen, champion. See you next week, and just remember, fuck Packet Mac.
Yeah, you're right.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
But effective. That's actually, wow. It's not too much prep either. Like it is. It seems like it, but it's really not. Just that would fucking destroy my shit. Like I'll have to like down like at least 8 fucking lactoid pills before I have any of that shit. And that's your go-to And you still put it in the stove and bake it, right? Because that's how you do your mac. It's fucking insane. I love it. Only way? This girl. God damn. It's what your mom taught you. Yep. Mom's always right. Mommy's always right. You're goddamn right. Ain't nobody cooking mac like that here, bro. Ain't nobody doing that bullshit. And we probably should. God damn it. Fuck. I guess I have to be the first one to introduce it for real. That's what my grandmother taught her. Yeah. Yeah. As it should be. My parents don't go out of their way to... They never really went out of their way to teach me how to cook for real. They just don't want nobody touching the stove at any point because, oh my god, you don't know how to do anything. Well, yeah, because you don't allow me to learn. And then, you know... And then they ask you to go cook something for once, and it's just like, can you fucking show me? And it's like, by showing me, I mean, like, can you tell me the ingredients, tell me how to cut them, and then let me do it myself. They just fucking do it for you and just say, watch. Like, nigga, no. Like, give me half watch and half do, or at least a quarter watch and 3/4 do, you know? So I can actually get fucking skills, so I can be skilled to do the shit. Anyway. A lot of my shit so far has been self-taught because it's just like, dude, give me a list. I gotta make some notes, and then when I try the shit myself, like I can, you know, I'm gonna fuck it up, but like, you know, it's the only way I'm gonna learn at this point. Cause like, goddamn it, like goddamn, I know. Let me get off this point. I'm just thinking of a lot of annoying fucking instances of just like, so you're just gonna have me stand here and just watch you do the shit? Like, you know, if I do it, I'd learn more. And it's just like, nah, shut up. Well, watch me do this thing. I don't know. I don't know why parents do that. It's like, you gotta have a balance when you're teaching somebody skills, bro. You gotta have them do the fucking shit. Why would you have me watch you put putty in the fucking wall so I can learn how to plaster the wall? The one time I had to plaster a wall because I broke a wall by accident, and then you just go do it your damn self. Like, that wasn't even a punishment. Like, I didn't get to learn anything. I'm never gonna do this again, and I never did since then. What am I talking about? Anyway. When I become a parent, I'm gonna just let my child make mistakes and then correct. All right, not this fucking watch me do this and hope you do this in the future the exact same way I did it bullshit. Let them actually feel out what you're trying to teach them. Okay? Fucking annoying. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing now? Gen X parenting is wild. Very. Very. More memories flash through my head. I gotta stop. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, these parenting practices. I didn't fucking learn anything. I had to learn the hard way, which was by myself. And I didn't have to. But whatever. God damn it. It's crazy how it shifted from millennial / gentle parenting. I mean, gentle parenting has its place, but at the same time, it's like, hey kid, you gotta fucking do it. Like, you gotta do it. Do it this way. Why? Because I'm telling you, like, this is... Alright, I will explain. I would go verbose in this new age parenting. Because you're gonna hurt yourself, you're not doing it properly, this is gonna fuck up this is gonna fuck up that. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'd be more gentle in the words, but also fucking do it. You gotta do it. You know? I don't know how else to say it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, like wear your damn safety shoes to work, child. Why? Because I don't want my son coming home without a foot? You dumbass. I don't know. Especially when there's forklifts driving around and shit. You're gonna wear fucking Nikes to work, nigga? I'll slap you. Do not leave this house without your safety shoes. I'd rather fucking you don't get paid for the day than do that and hurt yourself, nigga. I don't know. There's gotta be a mixture of both is what I'm saying. Gentle, but also you gotta be cruel to be kind. You gotta be a little cruel to be kind. There is some truth in that. Because the world's just gonna fuck you up more than whatever I'm telling you is right or wrong. So I just tell you what it is. I don't know. At least that's the thought. I'm down for some more. I don't know, you got any suggestions? Are we just gonna... I mean, I'm down to watch Nuts What I Reckon this entire time. This dude's fucking great. I'm just trying to find more variety in the content of what we're watching. Just to get different perspectives and ideas jumbling around, but I don't know. This is a free-flowing fucking thing. If anything pops up, I'll do it. If not, we are here. We are out here. Stop auto-playing. Might as well go through all the fucking popular videos. Quarantine Spirit Risotto. What the fuck? What in the absolute fuck?
Fuck this shit. What's up, champion? Smells like quarantine spirit in here. And I'm ready to hang some shit on some more packeted shit. Today's enemy, packet risotto. How do you fit mushroom risotto in a bag? You can't. Add 2 cups of water and cook in the microwave.
Ew, no. Fuck. That's disgusting.
That shit's chat. Eat this instead. Today we're gonna make mushroom risotto. There's fuck all in it. You're gonna need a Boreo rice. You can use fucking long grain rice, basmati rice, but don't. You're gonna need mushrooms for
basmati.
Wow.
Not basmati.
These fucking things. You can put any type of mushrooms you like. If you want to fucking spin out at dinner, put magic mushrooms in it. You're gonna need onion, you're gonna need garlic, you're gonna need a little white wine and some stock. If you've got particularly fancy pants on today, you can buy this shit, saffron. You may need to remortgage your fucking house to be able to afford it.
You're right.
Afford it, fucking don't worry about it. Right, before you do anything, you're gonna need to fucking heat up the chicken stock. So
you gotta go to fucking Lawrence Market for St. Lawrence Market for shit like that, bro. Over here.
Cups of stock.
Fuck am I gonna get saffron where I'm from, bro?
Don't worry about it. Get that shit on the stove, quick sticks. Righto, so we're at the fun bit where now you got to cut the stuff up to put it in the dish. Woo! So cut up the onion, cut up the garlic, bang that in a bowl. Cut the mushrooms up, again, however you want. I don't care. Righto, so once you've cut all the shit up, fuck off over to the stove and turn it on. Turn the heat on, bang the pan on, bang a bit of butter in, and a little dash of oil if you like. Again, take it easy on the butter and oil. I know I put a fair bit in there, but that was an accident. Bang that in, give it a stir.
You're right.
Try to use a wood or a plastic implement because the fucking metal ones fuck the rice up. I mostly use flat instrument because the earth's flat. Look it up. Bang the mushies in, turn the heat down a little, maybe not fucking turbo dickhead. Just cook it till it gets a bit smaller. Right, so I'm a dickhead and got the wrong size pan and forgot the risotto gets massive and I'm going to need a different pan, so whoops. Now fucking bang it in that. Look, in an ideal world,
so you gotta like stir fry that bitch.
Fucking non-stick pan, but I'm not fucking Peter Pan over here. We don't get everything we want. We're locked in the fucking house, so use what you got. Right, so once that's softened up a bit, bang the rice in. Now you want to kind of fry the rice off a bit. What do I mean by fry off? I mean don't fucking burn it. For fuck's sake, keep stirring risotto. It sticks like shit to a blanket. You can't bugger off and play the Mario Kart with your son. I mean, fuck it. This is good arm work. Right, so after a minute or two, you're going to want to fucking give it a good bell to white wine.
Oh my.
Now make sure you put the wine in before you put the stock
you're right.
in, otherwise the booze doesn't cook off and it ends up tasting fucked. So once that white wine's cooked off, start introducing the stock. One ladle at a time. Put a pinch of salt in.
Yeah, he puts a whole bunch of wine in there, but yeah, he's on high, so it just burns off easily.
Another ladle.
Just for flavor.
Now listen, if you run out of stock and the rice isn't cooked, you can just bung a bit more water in, or a bit more stock if you've got stock. It's all those people that are like, fucking tie your hair back, it's going to end up in the food. You're not eating this, so go fuck yourself. A good indicator of when risotto is ready is because it tastes ready. You've had rice before, right? Remember how that tasted? Yeah, well, like that. Righto, so that's done. Turn the fucking heat off. Little bunch of chopped parsley. Big pinch of Parmesan cheese in. Stir that through. Let it rest for a minute and serve her up.
Oh, fuck, that looks good.
Bang a bit more cheese on it. Cut up a little parsley. Sprinkle a bit of that piss on it. And there you have it. Fucking oath. Don't be a grub and cook shit out of a packet. Fucking make it yourself. You're more talented than you think you are. Easy as fuck, cheap as fuck, and there's not that much in it. See you next week. And remember, fuck packet rice. Fuck this shit.
This guy is great. Easy, informative. You know, recipes, just good banter. I need more long form videos with this nigga. I need it, bro. Like, I need it. I need it. Let me just play the whole fucking playlist. Why don't you? Dumb cunt. Come on.
What?
Carbarona sauce. Bruh. See the Scott the Wash shit? He got a second board game. I don't really watch that man's content. I respect him though, but that's cool. That's about all I got to say on that. Like, he's cool or whatever. I'm glad he has a second board game. I have no opinion. And that's okay. It's okay to have no opinion. You don't watch Scott the Waz? What the fuck did I just say? Fucking Zoomers. Yeah, I don't really consume his content. You don't fucking watch X? Yeah. Yes. His content is goated. I know. I've heard. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I'm not the target audience. It's okay.
What's going on, jailbirds? You're fucking locked up in your house and you're still buying fucking jar sauce. You know how I know you're buying jar sauce? Because I've been to the shop.
Usually some of the best long form content. Alright, nigga, since you fucking hyping him up this hard, okay, I should give Scott the Waz a chance. Yes. I'm disappointed, Jay. I'm not. Beach. I'll watch. Give me the best video right now, bro. Post that in Discord, dog. Let's put this shit to the test, nigga.
One of the worst offenders of them all. Carbonara my fucking ass. Cheese powder, onion, thickener, yeast extract, chives. If that's fucking carbonara pasta sauce, I'm the president of Australia. Fuck this shit. Let's make some real sauce. Bam, here's what's in real carbonara. Pancetta or bacon. You can use a bit of speck. You could probably use ham, but I wouldn't. Bit of Parmesan cheese, garlic, and fucking eggs. And that's it. Don't be a dickhead and put cream in it. Doesn't need it. So this is easy as fuck. 3 yolks and 1 whole egg.
Alright, he got a lot of good shit, so this is gonna be hard, but I'll try. You know, fucking try hard. Try hard, nigga. You don't want you to Scott the Waz liaison right now, bro. So try hard. Impress me.
To separate the yolk from the white, let me show you how.
You're part of his PR team, bro. Think about it.
And then using the shell, kind of separate the white there. Then you've got the yolk. So chuck 1 yolk in there, 2 yolks.
Right.
You can use your fucking hands, but you probably shouldn't because you're a grub and you'll give your family coronavirus. 3
right.
yolks. And finally, 1 whole egg. Do what you want with the spare whites. You can fucking throw them over a rainbow if you like. Relive your depressing youth. Stick the whites in your hair, fashion an annoying mohawk and pretend that you're like punk rock. But for now, I don't need them, so I'm fucking them off. Next, you want to shave some Parmesan cheese into the egg mix. Don't use tasty cheese. It's fucking disgusting. Righto, so once you've done that, give it a stir.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet as. Next, cut up a little bit of garlic. Then cut up the bacon, pancetta, whatever, Trevor. That's almost it. Get a
pancetta, whatever, Trevor.
Turn the heat down to medium high. Something like that. So bung some butter in. Don't put too much butter in unless you're chasing a fucking cardiac arrest.
Jesus.
While that's melting, we'll put the pasta on. Get lots of water, a lot of salt, easy as fuck. Put the pasta in straight up and give it a little push, a little slow push. Don't touch the boiling water, you'll fucking burn yourself. And let it go.
I thought I was just weird for doing that. Like I would naturally just do that with pasta half the damn time because it's just fucking cool to do. I didn't know this was an actual technique. Like or maybe it's just an easier way to like, you know, get it to like, I don't know, fully boil or whatever.
Put the lid back on, put the shit in the pan.
Fair enough.
Just cook it till it's fucking cooked. This isn't fucking every day. If you're locked in quarantine fucking eating carbonara every day, you're going to die of a heart attack before you die of coronavirus. But it's still better for you than that fucking disgusting jar shit. The next bit is to put the pasta in with the bacon and the garlic. But you got to be careful because there's a lot of fucking spitting fat in here. And if you put water in with fat, it'll fucking explode. So take it easy. Now the trick with pasta is to fucking eat your hair as well. Now the trick with getting pasta to al dente is don't cook the shit out of it. Serve as a tiny little white dot in the middle. If that's there, it's ready to go. Righto, so the pasta's done. So you want to introduce the pasta to the pan. Now once you've got the pasta in there, you want to give it a bit of pasta water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy.
Now you want just a pinch of salt, just a fucking pinch. Good whack.
Oh, now he fucking pinches it instead of chucking it in there. I love it. I love that.
Once you got the salt and pepper in there, turn the heat off.
Why is he on wallpaper engine?
We're going to introduce
anyway,
this
nigga.
shit to that shit. If you put egg mix into it while it's too hot, you're going to get fucking scrambled egg pasta. And that sounds chat. Once it's cooled down a bit, slowly introduce this shit to it. The pasta's hot enough to cook the eggs, so don't freak you out. You're not going to die. Once that's done, bung it on a plate.
Yeah, buddy.
Cheese on it, because cheese is fucking sick. A little more pepper. And that's it. That's fucking it. It tastes fucking mad. Don't put fucking jar sauce in your pasta. It's weird. Wash your hands, stay inside. And survive in style, champions. See you next time. Fuck jar sauce.
I cooked with jar sauce a lot, though, when I was making spaghetti. Every other fucking day, for real. I haven't made spaghetti in a while, man. That was like 4 or 5 fucking years, just constant. I don't know, I guess I got sick of it. But even with jar sauce, like, I still add some ingredients and shit and cook it down and add. Cook it down and add. Whatever. Fucking parsley, fucking little chili sauce, this and that. I don't know. Jar sauce is like an immediate like entry into like trying, you know, not having to make the sauce by scratch, but I don't know, just using it, you know, just to use it. I don't know what else to say on that, but you got that Scott the Woz video yet, Mega? Where it at? Where's the fucking liaison, bruh? Where's the bolognese? This nigga doing Italian. Italian. Come we. Oh, jeez. I'm still waiting on that, Mega. Taking your sweet ass time, bruh. This nigga probably playing Valorant. Fuck this nigga. I'll find me a Scott the Boz. You know what? First thing that pops up. How about that? Scott the blood clot was. First thing that pops up, bro. If it ain't good, he's trash, dog. Introducing Clue, Scott the Woz edition. Okay, well, obviously it'd be the latest shit. Console pack-in games. You know what? That is interesting. 30 minutes. Lord have mercy. What time is it? 8 o'clock. You're right. Bro, cloud gaming. Fucking Stadia. I forgot that went defunct this year. That is hilarious. Just another failed program to add to Google's graveyard of technological projects. Very fun. You know what? I do want to learn about the GameCube. Oh, fuck me. It's an hour. Alright, I'll watch like 20 minutes and see where it goes. But you know, the GameCube was such an elusive console to me because obviously I didn't have it poor, but a lot of people I knew had it, and it was always a variety of games on that fucking thing, bro. Whether it was like mid-tier developed games or AAA shit, you know, Nintendo first party, it was something was always banging on that damn system. But like, I don't know, as soon as the PS2 came out, it was like, what the fuck is a GameCube, you know? But it really was that shit for a while. Obviously Melee, you know. Star Fox Adventure. No, I'm kidding. If you like conspiracy theories and shit, I got a good long form content channel for you. Shoot. Fucking shoot. Mega, you got it? I got a lot of good shit. Oh, that was your last fucking comment. But I see you typing in the Discord, so what do you got there, Buck? What do you got there, Bucker? I do want to learn about the GameCube, though. What is this nigga typing, bruh? Post a blood clot link. Hurry up! Pussy hole. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, he's got it. He's got it. The gifts of gaming? How the fuck long is this? One thing I don't like about Linux is the fact that my middle clicks don't fucking register. Why? Only when I'm fucking, you know, I'm adding tabs and shit. Like, that's fine. Or closing them. But no middle click to scroll. Why? What am I doing wrong? As a matter of fact, let's find out. No, I did not want to open that. Thank you. Input devices. No, you fucking cunt. Input devices. Left hand mode. Scrolling. Invert scroll direction. Why would I do that? I'm not a psychopath. Highlighted change settings. Alright, well these are just keyboard layouts. Bruh. Nothing left and right buttons for middle click. Wait, is that also applied to the mouse? Son of a bitch. No, I have a right click, so that doesn't fucking matter. Anyway. Just, that's hella annoying. What did you also post? Wendigoon? The fucking Wendigo. The controversial missing... Oh, that is a good video. Dude, the missing children on the milk carton shit. What the fuck was that about, man? What the fuck was that about? Was that just mostly like throughout the 60s to like the 80s and shit? Nah, even in the early 2000s I saw a milk carton like that or two. I don't know, I'm not too sure. I should ask my dad about that or my mom. But yeah, that shit was weird, bro. Not weird. I mean, it was important. It was like it was like putting cold fucking kidnapping cases on display and shit. But like over time, like people got sick of them. Obviously, like what the fuck am I gonna do looking for a missing child? Like, especially if it's like 2 states away or some shit, and it just happens to be in your egg carton. Like, bro, your egg carton or your milk carton. Like, it's just like, bro, this is just depressing. So many missing kids. Like, I'm just one dude. I don't know. I want to watch this video. But whatever. The gifts of gaming. First things first. Alright, it's not too long. At least it's not an hour. Alright, he's got production value. You right? Fucking Gex on the PS1. This is kind of like watching a TV show for real. Like, damn. Alright, bro. Oh god. Egg carton. Eggnog. Milk carton. It's all connected, bro. We're definitely watching that video next. Hey. He has an anime one too, which is pretty sick. Listen, hold your horses. This is my first Scott the Wasp video, nigga. I am impressed by the production value, but again, is it my cup of tea? We will have to see. Nah, I'll fuck with it though. Shit. He edited the whole fucking thing? Damn. Wait, his last name is Wozniak. Is he related to the other Wozniak that fucking has the highest Tetris score of all time and shit? What, wasn't there a fucking Wozniak who's like related to Tetris? Like, whatever that, I forgot his fucking first name. Is he related to the guy? Anyway, it's not that big a deal. I'm just losing it. Is this a Hallmark Christmas movie? I don't know, it's just a nice little intro.
Halloween. It's my favorite time of year.
And then YouTube comedy.
Thanks for decorating with me. You never hear of a therapist that's willing to help their patient.
As long as we're still on the clock.
I don't know his whole life story. He could just be related to the guy who's related to having the highest Tetris score in history. I don't know if it's actually Scott Wozniak for real. But there is a Wozniak who's about that shit. I don't know. I have to do some research.
Here? Guess who's your secret Santa?
Oh, I hate riddles.
Please guess I put money on your answer.
Well, if I guess right, it wouldn't be a secret.
Please, it was me.
Well, I don't know any me's. I know a you.
Well, he was your secret Santa. Good, I don't need my toes anyway.
Oh, how did my secret Santa know?
Well, when you asked for water when you came in, I knew it would be perfect.
Damn.
Don't patent that reaction of yours because I'm gonna create a sequel tonight. I've been
It's a pretty good fucking package to just hold water in.
It says a lot about my dedication considering
Piping cardboard.
See, when we were passing the hat around drawing everybody's names for Secret Santa, I recorded everybody's facial expressions. Jeb's eye twitched, and his eye only twitches when he sees the letter B, which eliminates me and everybody else.
Why do you want to know so badly? I already got my present, and I don't even know who got me.
Well, I'm planning this to be the best Christmas ever.
We'll make a new Jesus.
A better Jesus.
A Jesus for the common man.
That, and I want everybody to get exactly what they wanted for Christmas, which includes me.
Again with this me guy. You know he was my secret Santa?
I just want a good quality present, something that tells me everybody around me truly cares.
But you got an intervention last year.
Yeah, but I've been thinking through a lot lately. Like, just yesterday, I was reminiscing about the lamest possible presents.
Fertility?
YouTube content.
Hey y'all, Scott here. You know, I've been on a pretty good
At least he swears though. That's cool. I thought he was like straight lace. Like huge YouTuber type of thing, like production wise, but I mean, alright, cool man.
Your relatives don't know a single thing about you by getting a gift card. Oh, I got you a gas card because I happen to notice that you seem to love to drive to work every day.
We all enter that phase when we become hard to shop for, which in reality means nobody loves you enough to think critically for a second. I've been told I'm hard to shop for. How? My hobby couldn't be more blatant. I just don't know what to get him. As a 24-year-old
Nah, he's right,
guy,
though.
being told I'm hard to shop for just means I know you don't like sports, so I bought you Axe body spray. Like, come on, you can't play this on a ColecoVision. See, but I did this to myself. After years of actual presence as a child.
The fact that he even knows a ColecoVision. This nigga old.
I entered my apathetic.
The saturation, it hurt? What? Like actual like color saturation? Or you mean like oversaturation? I don't even have the night light on, bruh. It's like, it's not even on. I don't know what you're talking about, Keepy.
Phase because I thought I was really fucking cool. I mustn't dare tell my family I like video games. I don't want them to look at me like some kind of nerd. So I generally kept to myself about my sheer interest in video games. I was watching gameplay of New Super Mario Bros. Wii online, and when my dad came in, I immediately hid the window and looked up porn. But when do you get the teenager who refuses to tell you about their actual interests? Gift cards! Buy your own
Yeah.
Oh, these are the thing to get if you're terrified of telling people what you really want for Christmas. Very interesting phenomenon. The gift card is seemingly a psychological trick, one where the gift giver feels like they actually bought the gift givee a gift, when in reality, you severely limited their options. Just give them cash. Instead, you're telling them, I don't want you to pay your bills, I want you to go to Fazoli's. Hey, I'm guilty of it too, both wanting gift cards and giving them. Just regular cash is more useful, but a gift card gets your mind going as to what you could buy with it. Being more limited forces you to think outside the box, to treat yourself with the money rather than just pocket the cash and use it on a toll booth or something. Which, as a teenage boy, a popular gift card to get me was of the gaming variety. Gift cards and gaming are all over the place.
Bro, fucking Microsoft Points was a racket. Bro, they had their own conversion rate, which was lesser than actually. You pay $20 for like 1,600 Microsoft Points. Bro, they're skiffing off at least an extra $4 to $7 off you. These motherfuckers. Man, Microsoft was smart. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was diabolical. If I was a cold, heartless businessman, I'd have done the same.
Most notably when it comes to digital storefronts. A Wii Points card, your ticket to cruising through the Wii Shop channel to buy some old school classics or get ripped off for some Wii.
Rip the fucking virtual console.
WiiWare game. But did you ever realize just how wasteful the packaging for this was originally? Like, it's a card. Why do you not only need it in a paper sleeve, but surrounded by bulletproof plastic? When the rhinos go extinct, we know who to blame. I will never get over the trend of fake currency during this era. Wii Points, I will always understand. Just remove the decimal from the dollar amount, you got yourself a Wii.
Okay, Nintendo was actually honest with their shit. Wow. I did not grow up with that.
Points to USD conversion tool.
Fucking Microsoft
Points freak me out. How does this work? These historic card designs have so much more charm than they do now, which is the opposite of what went on with Nintendo. Look at the Xbox 360 points card you could buy. Like, if you were a kid, there's always something new to look at and read on the car ride home. Sounds like this upcoming generation is oh, they didn't get shapes on their Xbox card. But Nintendo, the inverse happened. The old school Wii Shop channel cards were unbelievably bland. Watch out behind you, there's a happy couple playing Wario's Woods. Later, they released Nintendo DSi Shop channel cards before combining them to be Nintendo Points cards, then Nintendo eShop cards for the 3DS, Wii, and now we get cards with characters' faces on them.
That's cool, I like that.
I mean, it's a little messed
like
up
that.
how Nintendo is ranking their characters' worth. Donkey Kong is $99. Is that his fixed rate? They have a gift card for every amount over at Nintendo. How many of you bought the $5 one? I really had an itch for Bouncy Bob and Bouncy Bob 4 more times. But you know what was the coolest thing about gift cards for a while? What GameStop did with them. They sold exclusive gift card holding tins based on game consoles, which I always found adorable. Apparently nobody else did. These were pennies.
That's kind of cool. What?
I mean, if it didn't actually sell for a penny, that's a problem with society, not the tin. This is really cool.
That's actually kind of nice.
Actually open like a present. Then you have a cool little collectible to put on your shelf afterwards. The gift card is nestled in here. Okay, that just looks kind of gross. I think the Nintendo DS Lite tin steals the show, though. You open it up and it shows screenshots from Phantom Hourglass and fake little buttons.
Nah, that's nice. You know what? That's fucking nice. That's really fucking nice, bro. Holy shit. I didn't know GameStop was doing shit like that. It sure as hell ain't doing that shit now. I don't know. Probably not. But
really in depth for such a superfluous item.
Bro, I have fucking Phantom Hourglass. I have that shit right now, nigga. Like, bro, I would love this. I would have loved this.
Not all of them can be winners, though. The Wii U Gamepad gift card tin. I might as well just give your son this. It's a regular tin with a Wii U Gamepad design printed onto it. Not nearly as cool as the others here, but it's at least a neat enough design. The other tins do take some liberties with some dimensions, while the Gamepad is fairly true to form. Like, look at those areolas. And God bless Nintendo for having system designs that work as gift card tins. Because without them, we're f***ed. The Xbox One X gift card tin. Now, you may be saying, well, Scott, this is supposed to be a miniature version of the console's box, because everybody remembers the Xbox One X box. Iconic moments in gaming. Outside of the tins, there are a few other cool things done with gift cards. One I remember was the Photos with Mario collection of Nintendo eShop cards for the 3DS. These would double as not only eShop cards, but AR cards you could use with a free downloadable 3DS application. You can pose and play around with some Mario models. It was a really cool inclusion that Nintendo never needed to do. Like, think about it.
Yeah, and haven't done since.
In the company's history.
Understandably.
Use failure and right after having to cut the 3DS's price point. So, what does Nintendo do? The exact opposite of making money. These cost the exact same as any other eShop card. So you'd be a fool not to get the Photos with Mario edition. You idiot! So it's like Nintendo put that much more effort into selling eShop cards and made no extra money off of it. But hey, I'm sure they sold a few more eShop cards this way. I can't imagine a ton, but it was a cool little thing to collect. Though
I mean, it's a very toy maker
special. They're printed on regular paper, so you.
This is a very toy maker thing of Nintendo to do.
They did versions of this for Animal Crossing and
That's
Pikmin
cool.
as well, though those didn't release in North America. I guess they know we're just more into not deals over here. Well, these days, gift cards aren't as fun. Look at the ones on display right now. We have the in-game currency gift cards. If you know all your son wants his Madden points, you could ask for anything this Christmas. So you did. Oh man, a Fortnite gift card? That's a weird way to spell Roblox. And that's a weird way to spell Roblox. The game-specific ones, cards that give you the codes to specific games, which often aren't on the cards themselves. They get printed on your receipt upon purchase, which, what's the point of the card when you have to include the receipt? Just buy $60 worth of store credit. You ever wonder how they choose which games to offer as digital copy cards? Like, think about it. They up a tree for this. Then of course we have the normal everyday store cards, which make the most sense to me. I don't have much of a reason at all to buy gift cards for myself anymore, as when you get to a certain age, you just use your credit card on these services.
Honestly.
I'm really paranoid. But man, these were so much more fun. Now it's like, oh great, ActRaiser Renaissance came out. Let me waste my money on it. With only a $20 gift card, you had to really think it through. It made every purchase on the Wii Shop channel or Xbox Live Arcade that much more exciting. This was your choice.
Yeah.
Many times I go for as many games as possible. I could
You
get
really learn early with like a limited allowance and shit and gift cards. So just like you really gotta like source out what the fuck you're trying to purchase for real. Like that's what got me into reviews and gaming journalism and just finding out what the fuck a game was before I bought it. Cause nigga, I only got $40. I'm not gonna have another $40 until like 1 or 2 months down the line, you know? Like, bitch, this better be the best game ever made, and I'm gonna make sure it is and watch all these reviews before I make the damn purchase. This shit, nah, man. It was, I don't know, it was a good tool. It was a good tool to just source your shit before you buy it. I don't know.
Games for 2,000 Wii points, or 2 Nintendo 64 games, or a few WiiWare titles. And being limited made each purchase that much more special. It was so much fun to pick these up at the store and excitingly rush to the console to input the code and browse for hours figuring out what to buy. Of course, now I can buy whatever I want.
Jump Force.
You think somebody happy could do that? But sometimes
Ew.
less is more. It really makes you appreciate the little things as a kid. While there weren't limitations, it made you appreciate the smallest things. Gaming gift cards were a joy to get back then. Now it's like, come on, you didn't just know I wanted Sackboy? But even though they're not as exciting or useful to me now, I will always treasure the thought of getting a Microsoft Points card and the dread that came with converting it. I think I finally figured out the formula. So 16 Microsoft Points equals solve for V-Bucks. What the f is that?
Wait, was that 40 minutes?
That'll help me with your sessions moving forward. Thanks for.
Oh shit, I was about to say, damn. That was a quick ass video, bruh. How much more does he have to say on this topic? Oh yeah, the gift guides. Look, the Sears catalog. Yep. Sears catalog, I just saw it. Yep. Alright, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And then another skit. Honestly, it's kind of like I'm realizing, yeah, his video format's just JonTron. It's just old JonTron for real. Damn. But like, you know, less crazy. Yeah, no. This is just old JonTron format for real. Now, obviously, like, he has his own style and shit like that. I'm not saying, like, he's aping one style or another, but, like, I'm just saying it's very reminiscent. Speaking of JonTron, damn. He has been making some good content this year though, and even last year. Like I'm glad he's still doing his thing. I just miss I miss it. I'm fucking old. He's pretty similar. Nah, bro. They were probably doing content around the same time. So like just style of fucking video content. I'm just glad it's still a thing, you know? But old JonTron, man. That shit was magical. Shit. Anyway, that's why they put JonTron's Reddit and replaced it with Sky. Oh, yeah, that's fucking funny. Fuck. But yeah, no, I mean, this is nice. I get it. I get why he's goated. It's just not my taste. You know? He is very informative though. I fuck with it. I do wanna see how he talks about the Sears catalog for real.
Up.
That works. What the fuck do I do? That's where the holiday gift guides come in.
Yeah,
These
buddy.
Giant fat books. Like oink oink, Mr. Cow. Ever have a really hard time figuring out what to get somebody you should know inside and out by now? Like how do you not know your dad's shoe size? Well, these books are here to help. Bingo. As a kid, your natural instinct was to thumb through these catalogs with an ass red pen and make sure mom knows damn well your priorities. It's
Yep.
so much easier this way because how often do you know off the top of your head everything you need?
A septic tank.
Having nearly everything sellable right in front of your face definitely helps, but that's considering what these guides were like back when they were new. Now, they're straight up time capsules. This is the oldest one I owned from the holiday season of 1983, the video game Christmas
God, I
guide.
never saved any of my old shit. Fucking Toys R Us catalog and shit.
The Odyssey 2 and the Odyssey 2. I think this
Scholastic,
fits the term
bro.
propaganda well. Who do you think you are calling a Magnavox Odyssey 2 at a video game gift guide? None of those words apply.
What are you saying, Mega? After this, if you want to watch the anime video he did, I gotta watch the missing children milk carton program. I gotta watch that shit. That was just an interesting period in time and shit. I wonder how this video goes into it, but I'm gonna watch a little bit more of this and then transition over.
Before the Odyssey 2 was discontinued, so I'm sure they cheaped out on staples by going with this folder-esque design, but in all honesty, this is pretty cool. It gives you the opportunity to turn any of these pages into posters. Pop this on your wall,
That
blast
is cool.
the middle, and tell mom to f off. The next oldest one I own is actually from Japan. This one is a part of the long-running Japanese magazine Weekly Famitsu, released in November of 1991 and covers Famicom, Super Famicom, and Game Boy releases. Yeah, English may be my first language, but Japanese is tied for second along with all the other languages I don't know. Of course, taking into consideration the fact I can't read any of this, at the very least, thumbing through and seeing all the pictures is somewhat appealing. I mean, it's kind of cool to think there was a time when Hatris was just coming out. Seeing screenshots of Famicom and Game Boy games that are so obviously just taken with a camera off screen is really charming. When I was a kid, that's how I would have put together a video game magazine in Microsoft Office or something, so it's really cool to see actual professionals use more amateurish techniques, even if it's only because that's
This is basically like zine design format and layout. Yeah.
So let's dumb it down a notch. This right here is probably what many will think of when hearing holiday gift guide, the Sears catalog, this one being from 1992. What's Sears, you may ask? I'll answer that by asking, what's Kmart? Sears was a department store, the most popular for a while. They sold pretty much everything, but I don't know. Something about the logo made me think all they sold was car parts.
Yeah, like furniture and fucking... I only ever think of them as the Leons. Fucking Sears, but they had everything. Yeah, it just sucked it didn't really popped off here in Canada, though. There was a big-ass Sears store near the town center where I live. That shit been gone like 3-4 years ago now. R.I.P. Sears.
But no, if this wish book is anything to go by, they did it all. They're still around now with a softer logo that makes it feel more like a Macy's.
I didn't even knew
It's
that.
gotta be plagiarism. But their prominence is greatly
It's literally the same font too.
years. Not nearly as many stores, barely anybody talks about them, and it's pissing me off.
I'm going to Sears!
These wish books covered everything, as in here's the cover showcasing children telling Santa what they want. lingerie. Collegeopoly. What kind of jerks can't get the Monopoly license? For style points, they include NES games and accessories in with this listing for crew necks and cargos because I'd like to see you play Metroid in anything but. See, I like this because it shows how everything was back in 1992, not just video games. Pants were different back then. Or how fish merch was just getting started. A person.
This fucking
Pants were different back then. Or how novel
fucking Captain America looking ass.
fish merch was just getting started. A personal tanning bed for $2,500. I already own a flashlight.
This counts.
Ha! Grooming kits for kids.
It's not what you think!
Yeah, they were doing play shaving kits with Batman and Ninja Turtles licensing, which makes things better.
This came from Batman.
Oh, I bar-
Grooming kits for kids. Oh shit. It was a different time.
Barbie Party Bake Oven. That's just an easy bake oven, you coward. You know, I always wanted an easy bake oven as a kid. I mean, why wouldn't I? I could make cake whenever I wanted. But of course, the boy version was called the Queasy Bake Oven and only had gross sounding recipes because obviously
So
no boy would ever want to make
stupid.
fucking brownies. Oh, hell yeah, the little computers for kids. This one looks pretty high
Oh,
tech.
VTech computers and shit. God, you niggas don't know. You niggas don't know. Fucking VTech. Oh shit. This is just an old man reminiscent stream now. Good fuck.
Things considered, we spent
You remember these? For real? Oh wait, no. I thought that was Mega. Of course you do, Kippy.
$50 on this thing.
This was the shit, wasn't it?
All he's typing is horse. The hell? They had gamer chairs all the way back then? I thought those were invented in the mid-2000s to keep the Xbox fans
Bro, we
down.
had so many of those VTech play, you know, like kids'
Character sleeping
laptops
bags.
and
Out of
shit.
all these, why would you pick the car that's half shown or the rollerbladers? I want to be inside that. The photos here are quite impressive considering that pretty much every product has kind of an elaborate photo.
That literally said, fuck the shit, I'll build you a real one. Hey, shout outs to your dad.
Like, look at these
And my dad ended up getting a computer for us at some point. I think by the time I was like 8. Windows. Was it 98? Or did we get XP immediately? It's probably 98 at first, and then we got an XP 1. Which I still have that PC somewhere stored. Either me or my brother.
Boys all have thematically appropriate backgrounds and terrain. For an era without Photoshop, this is really cool.
I low-key miss Windows XP. Same.
He agrees. I even have collectibles.
Shit, I low-key miss Windows 7. The fuck? Although 10 is pretty... 10 is alright. 8 was a fucking disaster. 8 can fuck right off. But... yeah. It's like the second... Like, you got XP, and then you got Vista, which was dog shit. Then you got 7, and then you got 8, which is dog shit. It's like the second fucking OS they always make. It's just pure dog shit. 10 is pretty alright. It's just streamlined to 7 with a couple more features, but you don't have to have them on if you don't want to. Like, it's cool. I like it. You know, they give you the fucking option on like 8, which had you this fucking start menu bullshit, which is like a whole fucking app tab shit. And I'm just like, no, I don't want this. Stop. I don't want these big ass squares to denote a fucking program. I want a list. What are you doing? This is horrible UI. Anyway, boomers. Yeah, nigga. That's what you subscribe to. I'm not your typical boomer zoomer. Fuck out of here.
Sports and pop culture memorabilia. I just flat out wouldn't expect that from a department.
Do your homework, toddler. Alright, you don't have to call him a toddler, but yeah, go do your fucking homework, nigga.
Store. Oh my god, a gumball machine for only $20? I would have lost my fucking mind.
You know, my lower back is not feeling it. Get this fucking... I have like a seat prop up thing. But like, honestly, fuck it. Kiss my ass. I need to sit up straight. That feels fucking comfortable.
as a kid. I love this kind of garbage. Like, it would make my bedroom feel like a Fazoli's. Entire box.
Jokes on you already did. Wow, cool. You're a fucking nerd.
Miniature at-home plastic
Good job, though.
games, which I owned this Mario 64 one as a kid. Speaking of which, we're finally at the.
It's a lose-lose situation for you either way. It's like, go do your fucking homework. Already did. Fucking, you fucking nerd.
Book.
Lose, my nigga.
I'm not sure how they're
You're still
organized.
catching
It's
it.
like, here's a section for kids, then here's underwear, Mom. Well, first
Sitting is the only thing I do straight. Comedy.
Game Boy front and center here alongside LCD games by Konami. Only 20 bucks a pop, but the actual Game Boy games themselves, not bad, only around 30. I always love this Game Boy carrying case that looks just like a Game Boy. Weirdly enough, no screenshots of games for the handheld, while on the next page for the Atari Lynx and Sega Game Gear, we get nothing but Bill and Ted, time-traveling righteous dudes on a wacky adverb.
Me when my hypothetical kid does their homework. Fucking nerd. Don't do that to your child. Don't disincentivize them to be a horrible student. Do that when they're in high school, because then you realize to them like, hey, none of this shit really matters. But I mean, if you're gonna be a doctor, I'm not gonna stop you. It's gonna cost a lot though. You gotta pay half of that at least. But you know, you can work at my you can work at your uncle's old steel mill for a bit. You know, make up half the money. I'll pay the other half. It's cool. Have you learn some responsibility and shit and how to get a job or whatever, and you can put that on your resume too. You know, I'm helping you out, kid.
Turbo Duo was $300. Moving on, right in the middle of the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo rivalry, with images of Sonic and Mario front and center. The Mario artwork looks...
Dude, what the fuck is that? Ayo, that is off-brand Mario. Who the fuck is this, dude? It's not an Italian plumber. The fuck?
From the Japanese manga series, Sonic, well, they use the Japanese design compared to the North American one. This book is just
apparently
out fun to look through. I mean, I think everybody gets a kick out of just looking at toys. Look, you can be Nickelodeon. But there's so much here that I feel like vintage Sears wish books should be held to a higher standard these days. Historians should scoop these up and treasure them, as nothing else will give you a better indication
I mean,
of
at the end of the day, only enthusiasts can do that, man. Like,
covers everything.
You know,
what about something a bit
mans
more
are just trying to sell products. There's no historical context to be had from that.
Holiday 1994. Yikes!
We gotta pick up the fucking slack on that for the historical shit.
Entire catalog is PC
the archival.
software, which, hey, at least old school PC games had some of the coolest boxes. Since they weren't restricted to a standardized format, they could do trapezoids, tombstones, or just out there.
Hey, that fucking System Shock though. I have it on Steam. I might just never gonna play that game. They're making a remake though. An indie dev remake of System Shock. I keep forgetting that shit is close to actually finishing. I thought it was never gonna come out. Fuck. Electronics Boutique is what we had down here. It's called EB Games now. It's called EB Games here too. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, there was one GameStop here, and then that fucking shut down. But yeah, nah, for as long as I've ever lived, it's been EB Games over here, bruh. Ayo, yes, yes, like nigga, it's been EB Games since day one, boy. God damn. Yeah, we ain't got no game. We had one GameStop down here inside a fucking mall close to me. It was inside the fucking mall. I went there every other day, bruh. It was lit. And then there's another game store. It was like a mom and pop shop. Excuse me. And then that closed down. That closed down last. That was on its last legs. Like the GameStop closed down first. And that mom and pop shop, which was there since I was 6, that fucking went down later. Everything's just gentrified now. I don't like it. Wow. But oh well. Otherwise, it's EB Games out this bitch, or fucking this one pawn shop I go to. But they sold me a fucking Chinese knockoff PlayStation 4 for real, bro. It's PlayStation 4 controller, not the actual console. I have my PS4 Pro, which I got from EB Games off of a $250 gift card. So, God bless them. It was hard finding that Pro at first though. I had to like call around for like 2 weeks. Meanwhile, I'm absent a PlayStation 4 Slim because I traded it in for that $240, but whatever. Goddamn. It was like the best purchase I made that year. EB Games is literally dying here. It's insane. And then GameStop is dying and releasing people's information by accident because they don't give a shit about security. Online customer information shit. And EB Games is still pretty much thriving here. I've never heard of anything of like, oh, like we're thinking of closure sometime in the near future. Like I haven't heard that yet. It will come, but not yet. And a friend of mine fucking applied for there, and they said he had the job, but they didn't call him back for like 2 weeks, so kind of fucked them over. Maybe they are dying. Who knows? And they're more better at hiding it than other people. Than fucking GameStop. 3 stores in my city closed over the last couple of years. Yeah. Shit. No, me too. In the same area where the GameStop was, it was replaced by an EB Games there. That ran for like 4 to 5 years, and it fucking closed down last year to this year, around there, around that time frame. I went there every other day. Got a lot of good deals. Nigga, I got Virtua Fighter 5 on PS3 from that fucking store for $3. It was dope to find old games down there, bro. That was my resource, and they're gone. I got Near. You know what? I didn't get it at that EB Games, though. I did get it at the GameStop that closed. But still, Near for $360 for like $20. The dude went out and found a copy for me at the fucking warehouse, bro. Like, the cashier said, hey, I'll order it for you. It'll come in 2 weeks. I'm just like, you guys can do that? And it's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's in our catalog. It's in our system. There is a copy out there. I'm just like, you just saved me literally a month of searching for this damn game. Like, other than, you know, going to EB Games and, well, not EB Games, eBay. Going to eBay and probably paying for it, but I didn't discover eBay yet. I only discovered eBay last fucking year and how much shit is just on there. I've only just now done that. Otherwise, I didn't trust the shit. But fucking EB Games, dude. That shit is gone. That shit is going to be gone. And there was another location back at the Walmart I worked that's been gone too. Yeah, fuck it. Brick and mortar stores are a thing of the past.
You can do trapezoids, tombstones, or just out there graphic designs like Front Page Sports or the Bicycle pack of playing cards for this collection of PC card games. These Street Fighter series include Street Fighter 1 and 2 plus bonus Mega Man 1 and 3. Well, then this package is just as much Mega Man as it is Street Fighter. What the hell? Jesus, $30 for screensavers? How is it the same price as Dr. Ruth's Encyclopedia of Sex? And why is Seinfeld more expensive than both? Contains all the information you and your family need to be sexually literate in the 90s.
Excuse me? What?
Any other decade, you're f***ed. Or you're not getting f***ed, I guess. So make your way to American Dream.
This fucking poster, dude. This got this got Girls Gone Wild attitude all over it, for real.
Girl screensaver. This is a tough decision. Bro,
Bruh?
Metal and Lace contains violence and sexy graphics?
Yo, the 90s were lit.
Is that a warning or a selling point? Looking for something fun and exciting yet sexier than munching dots or pudgy painters? Oh, go f*** yourself.
Not recommended for players under 13? So over that, you're just ready for some of that good old 90s eroge content, bro. Really? Fuck me, the 90s were lit.
You losers playing Pac-Man when you should be horny. Limber up those fingers. Comes packed with speed and action to challenge the player in you, and includes the first ever action game plot to entertain you. You really think this would turn me on? You think Pac-Man doesn't, cause joke's on you, it does! Finally, we're out of the PC section, and things start off with the Tiger Electronics.
That is amazing. Mom, you see this in this catalog here? I want Metal and Lace. Please. Please. What is it, son? It's a fighting game with this cool lady. She's like a strong character. She fights demons. Oh, that sounds nice. All right, little Jimmy.
Christ. All roughly 20 bucks except for this Dear Diary one. Obviously, it's a bit more complex, almost like a miniature electronic planner. Speaking of which, did you know Sega made something like that? A Sega electronic communicator and organizer. This entire page is dedicated to everything.
I mean, they are a
Sega
Japanese
barely
country,
counts as Sega. The Pocket
company.
Arcade, the Pico.
I'm actually not surprised they made something like that, if not to like a Tory market or even like actual like Japanese salesmen like using it as a PDA. That makes sense.
Pods. Who the hell are you? Then there's the 4 pages for the Panasonic 3DO. You can trademark the word real. Roughly $70 per 32X game. That's fucked up.
Wow, that's like today's time, isn't it? Look at those game prices, huh? $70 for Doom, huh? Bitch is $80 over here.
Roughly $70 per 32X game. That's fucked up.
Wow.
6 great holes. Who ranked
Fuck.
them? Rayman got this bizarre temporary box art and was referred to as the Rayman. Pages dedicated to different publishers. Oh my god, like you'd think these pages are being utilized enough. Mickey, 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 Mickey. It's so cool to see temporary box art like this for games so old. To see that they didn't have Super Punch-Out or Uniraces or Tin Star art, so they had to make their own. It's really something
Oreo
else.
Woods, what the fuck
Video
was
game
that?
prices were ridiculous back then. The fact that Tetris 2 was only $10 less.
I'm sorry, when was this video? Cause that's like, fuck.
Than Super Metroid is a crime. Remember the fact that X-Men and the Great Circus Mystery are both $70? But at least there's a pre-order.
It's literally our reality now.
The player that just couldn't wait. But then Final Fantasy 3 was $80.
Breath of Fire though.
It makes sense. If you're getting money out of any game, it's probably this one. Though they messed up the name in the descriptions here. Brutal Paws of Fury is more expensive than Super Metroid, Mario Paint, and Donkey Kong Country. That's confidence. This guide is nothing but pure joy to skim through. Even though half of it is taken up by old PC software, it's kind of refreshing. You don't see that stuff covered nearly as much as old school console games, so it's neat to see everything this guide covers, plus how much it all cost at the time. Each of the big video game companies generally put out their own little brochure, like this PlayStation one from 2002, Live in Your World, Playing Ours.
Yeah.
Stuart Little 2. The guides like this mainly just focus on the holiday lineup set system rather than what's the thing to buy. And those specific games like Sly Cooper
Fucking
and
Stuart Little.
SOCOM get much more space than others. It's obvious Sony's really trying to push stuff like Primal. I really like catalogs like this because they help put you in the shoes of a gamer back then. I only really started to consume gaming news around 2008.
Fucking Gungrave. Shit.
To look at 2002 from the eyes of a PlayStation 2 owner, I think it's important. Which doing so would piss off gamers from 2002 because I'm acting like I really know what it was like to be gaming in 2002, but it would piss them off otherwise if I was only talking about how Wii music was my childhood. But hey, 2003 was my childhood, so I think a Sears catalog from this time will do wonders for me. I can immediately see a huge difference in quality here. This feels much more modern already. A $10 512 games in one LCD game.
Oh Jesus.
Arcade style display?
What the hell are you talking about? That has more in common with a calculator than an arcade machine. It's like, oh, this is just like an arcade machine. It exists.
Personalized cotton towel, as in they used a label maker? Oh my god, I always wanted one of these portable TVs. That would have been amazing to use that wherever I please, especially if you combine it with the Video Center TV stand. Bring that on a trip, would ya? That looks like some things never change. For all the kids who browse the wish book to circle what they want for Christmas?
That's a crotch.
Yes, this is a very 2003. Extreme sweatshirts next to Levi's with Levi's in bold red on the jeans.
Yeah, the only reason I wear pants is because people know they're Levi's.
Yes, the state-of-the-art TV for the time was this behemoth. Now, honestly, if you're one of those old farts that say things are too complicated now, have fun.
Jesus, I had a friend that literally just moved one of these out, or was planning to move one of these out. I don't know if, God, I haven't talked to him in a while. I wonder if him and his mom did that actually. This shit is fucking huge, dude.
Behemoth. Honestly,
I've moved a couple of those with my dad too, just out of people's basements and shit, and they didn't want them. Obviously, they got a flat screen like a normal person, and then we just sold it at a scrapyard. But Jesus Christ, man, that shit was a behemoth.
farts that say things are too complicated now. Have fun moving this. What the hell?
It's not fun.
So Palm handhelds seem to be precursors to the Palm cell phones, but these are more so digital planners. But here are
The fucking
Palm
T-Mobiles,
games
bro.
sold separately, including Rayman and a Sega Classics compilation. I have never heard of this. It turns out the Sega one is a bunch of Game Gear games. I assume this was going to be Genesis games, but no, it's Game Gear. A microwave with a toaster built in. Who the hell wants a toaster on its side like that? You're gonna get crumbs everywhere. Gotta be honest, these pictures of toys aren't nearly as impressive as the books from the 90s. I mean, those compositions were intense. Yeah, they're pretty much just putting them on solid color backdrops. It's a huge downgrade in my opinion. By 2003, the mini LCD games have pretty much been relegated to board and card games. I had the Yahtzee one as a kid, and okay, well, I guess by 2003, Sears gave up on video games. Weird considering they still did the Palm stuff. They were selling DVD and CD players and lingerie, but no movies, music, or video games. For that, I suppose we have to look at the GameStop 2003 holiday catalog. This one is far more kind of fucking boring. It's still cool, but every page feels the exact same.
Prince of
I don't understand
Persia.
why most games and products have prices, but then
Final
others just
Fantasy
have great
10. Bruh, that shit was $20.
I don't understand why most games and products.
Nigga. I mean, it came out at like 2000, right? So 3 years after. I guess it'd be that price. Oh my god. Bro, I had the first Spider-Man for Game Boy Advance, bro. That game was fucking lit. Dead to rights. Jesus. Yeah, no, Boxing Day sales for real. Let's go.
Products have prices.
$20 for
others just have
FFX?
Great gift.
Bruh.
Or, yes. Like, give me answers. Much like previous years, I really find it compelling to see temporary box art.
FFX 2 coming
much
soon.
like previous years, I really
What? Oh my god. Fucking dot hack games, bro. God damn. Jesus. $50. You're
find
right.
it compelling to see temporary box art. I mean, there's Wario World 1. I wish it wasn't temporary. I can go through these kind of things all day, and I'd love to do more in the future. But for the time being, I think this was a lovely trip down holiday memory lane. Because who doesn't look at a $2,500 tanning bed and go, nostalgia? The holidays are a stressful time, but it's important to cherish those smaller, simpler moments because in reality, those are the moments you will remember for years to come. Sometimes I remember these books more than the actual Christmases these books were for. And even then, I don't even remember a lot of the products in these books. More so, I remember spending time with my grandma circling products. I mean, those are superfluous memories, but special ones. So, thank you, Sears.
I think that was a good one to end off on. That actually unlocked a lot of memories for real. Jesus Christ. Jeez, the fucking ways. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this Wendigoon video though, but I think we're coming to a close. I'm kind of feeling it. I want to do some Steam Deck shit. It's almost 9 o'clock. And I want to watch some anime with Zega. Because why not? You still gotta watch fucking Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man. I want to see. What's her name again? Himeno? Yeah, I want to see Himeno barf in Denji's mouth. That shit is hilarious. My dude got his fucking wish, and not the way he wanted for real. That is most of that show / manga for real. Just. God damn it, Denji. Fucking love Chainsaw Man. Nah. Me too? You're right. Missing children, milk. Cart. This is a real video, so I don't know why. I don't know why it's not like popping up in the search. It's fucking weird. Here's why we don't see missing kids on milk cartons anymore. Damn. Damn. Wait a minute. Somebody re-uploaded it? That's really fucking disgusting, dude. Retired music executive reacts. Like, what? Okay.
Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the story and controversies of the Missing Children Milk Carton program. Even if you've never heard of this program, you're probably familiar with its objective.
Shit's crazy.
Photographs of missing children on milk cartons across the United States. The program, which began in the 1980s, was meant to raise public awareness about
the strangers. Bro, Amber Alert. Fuck.
The epidemic of missing children, and more broadly the concept of stranger danger.
They censored it though, I guess.
Very widespread, and there's at least a couple success stories from the program, including a very bizarre
That's kind of dumb, but okay.
We're going to talk about today. Many remember the milk carton kids for the eventual controversy and downfall that the program would acquire. And if you've ever seen a picture from a movie or TV show that shows a missing kid on the side of a milk carton and wonder, why don't they do that anymore? We're going to talk about exactly why they don't do that anymore. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around as we talk about the problems, cases, and history of the Missing Children Milk Carton program, which will almost undoubtedly be useless information to everyone watching.
This man's wearing Nivea for men, for real. Skin glistening. This nigga.
Whatever that's worth. But before I fill your brain with more useless, depressing knowledge, let's talk about
man, get a face light, bro.
Nor depressing, like today's sponsor, Magic Spoon.
Keep it
Magic
consistent.
Spoon is the low-carb, keto-friendly breakfast that's gluten-free, grain-free.
I don't give a shit. Talk about the fucking missing children.
Right. You really hope didn't get to check this.
Thank you.
My buddy Bryant made the Wendigoon logo into a real thing, like with the night vision mount and the deer's skull. It's like Wendigoon, but real. He's so cool. I'm gonna make
fucking
sure
Wendigo
on this wall for the foreseeable.
Is he actually Australian?
Thank you, Bryant. Now, to understand how the Missing Children Milk Carton program
is the Wendigo an Australian like concept? It was, I don't know. Why is he called the Wendigo?
At the first instance of someone putting a kid's face on a milk carton, and to do that, we need to understand how the whole milk carton thing worked. In the 1960s, paper milk cartons became the main form of milk distribution in order to replace the more expensive glass bottles. Since these paper milk cartons were cheap and pretty quickly produced with a wide audience, it became common for companies near local dairies to advertise on the side of milk cartons.
The wide audience of casual milk drinkers, aka everyone, except me now, cause yeah. But no, that does make a lot of fucking sense though. It's like both as a marketing strategy and even just for distribution. Like, who the fuck doesn't have milk? Yeah, put some fucking advertisements on that bitch.
So by the 1980s, it was very common to expect some kind of messaging or advertisement on the side of the milk carton you buy at the grocery store. Now, strangely, there's a lot of debate online as to which child was the first to show up on a milk carton, but I think I found the correct timeline of events. In Des Moines, Iowa, on September the 5th, 1982, a paperboy by the name of Johnny Gosh went missing. Johnny was 12 years old at the time, and every morning, Johnny and his father would ride around the neighborhood as Johnny rode on his bike and his father followed him, as Johnny would throw newspapers to all the houses on the street. The night before Johnny went missing, he told his father that he felt he was old enough to do the paper run on his own.
No, the fuck you ain't.
No, and told Johnny to wake him up before he does the morning route.
Oh my god.
The next morning, again September the 5th, Johnny didn't wake his father and instead took his bicycle and red wagon full of newspapers around the block by himself. People around the neighborhood began to call the paper company, saying that their paper hadn't come that morning, and after Johnny's father went looking for him, he found his son's red wagon and bicycle tipped over 2 blocks away from their house. During the investigation, a neighbor had said that they had seen Johnny talking to someone in a truck while Johnny was still on his bicycle. But according to that witness, it just seemed he was asking the guy for directions and the two parted ways. Beyond that, no clues as to Johnny's disappearance were ever discovered. This disappearance was a big deal and stayed in the public conscious for the next couple years, especially when a similar disappearance occurred in 1984. On August the 12th of 1984, a month shy of being 2 years exactly from Johnny's disappearance, another paper boy, this one Eugene Martin, also went missing in Des Moines.
Who the fuck taking these paper boys, bro? What the fuck?
Eugene was 13 years old and had gone out to do the paper route that morning and was never seen again.
Bruh.
A witness came forward and said that, very similar to Johnny's case, Eugene was spotted talking to an unknown man at around 5:45 in the morning. This was the only information the public had to go on, and given the similarities between Eugene and Johnny's case, many of the locals believed that the two disappearances were linked. However, what happened immediately following Eugene's disappearance that didn't happen following Johnny's disappearance would change the concept of missing children in the United States forever. Eugene Martin had a relative who worked at the local Anderson and Erickson dairy. Again, the disappearance of Johnny and Eugene was a huge deal in Des Moines, and Eugene's relative felt that if people knew what the kids looked like, then they'd have a better chance of finding them.
No, that's fucking
Eugene's
smart.
relative approached his boss at the Anderson and Erickson dairy and said, what if, instead of running the normal ads that we run every week, we instead put pictures of Johnny and Eugene on the side of our milk cartons? The owner of the dairy thought this was a great idea, and in September of 1984, for the first time, photos of missing children with the word missing rolled out in grocery stores across the city.
Because like you had the local news and shit, and then they would show like portraits and run a news story about these disappearances. But like if it stayed to have it stay in the public consciousness, like in your every fucking day, what is more every day than having a milk carton reminding you that these two kids are missing? Like that's pretty. It's smart. It is smart. It is really fucking smart.
And from there, the concept spread really fast. A couple months later, in November of 1984, Walter Woodbury of the much larger Hawthorne Melody Dairy in Whitewater, Wisconsin, was visiting Des Moines, Iowa on a business trip. While in Des Moines, he saw one of the Anderson and Erickson milk cartons that had the faces of two missing kids printed on the side of it and thought it was an incredible idea. The Hawthorne Melody Dairy was so big that part of its distribution range was Chicago, Illinois. So, Woodbury goes to the police chief of the Chicago Police Department, tells him about his idea to put missing kids on milk cartons, and the Chicago police also thought that it was a great idea. So it begins to spread to newspapers around the country that Chicago is going to begin showcasing missing children on milk cartons to raise public awareness. A month later, in December of 1984, Stephen Glazier, the future senator of California, sees this in the paper and thinks it would be a great idea for the entire state of California. So a statewide campaign is launched in California, and nearly every large dairy in the state begins putting missing children on the side of milk cartons. So seeing this as a way to raise awareness for missing kids, the newly formed National Child Safety Council creates a new program that will be nationwide and use a database of missing children to be printed on milk cartons across the country. And this program was called the Missing Children Milk Carton Program.
Now, how the fuck did this fuck up?
The first child featured on a milk carton at a national level was Eden Patz. Now, Eden's disappearance predates that of Johnny and Eugene's. However, Eden's case became much more high profile. On May the 25th of 1979, a 6-year-old Eden Patz went missing from his neighborhood in Lower Manhattan. Normally, Eden's dad would walk him down the short stretch of sidewalk in front of their house to get to the corner of the street where Eden's school bus would stop every morning. This morning of May the 25th, Eden was excited because it was the first time he got to walk to the school bus alone. However, after leaving his front door to take the short walk of a few dozen feet to the bus stop at the corner of his street, Eden was never seen again.
Oh my
Whenever
fucking
Eden
God.
didn't show up for school that day, the teacher just assumed he was sick and didn't think to call it into the principal or his parents. It wasn't until that evening when Eden didn't come home from school that the parents decided to call the school, only to figure out that he had never been there, and then call the police. Despite over 100 police officers, a team of bloodhounds, and nearly the entire neighborhood searching for him, Eden was never found. The case was so high profile that Ronald Reagan made May the 25th National Missing Children's Day. And despite the Missing Children Milk Carton program beginning 5 years after Eden's disappearance, Eden Patz was seen as such a widely known case and a case that people wanted to see resolved in some sense that they decided his would be the first face to show around the country. There's a lot of confusion and conflicting reports online as to which face was the first to appear on a milk carton. Some say it was Johnny's, some say it was Eugene's, and some say it was Eden's. But as I just explained, all three are technically correct. Johnny and Eugene appeared simultaneously as the first kids on a milk carton, and Eden was the first one to appear nationally on a milk carton. By March of 1985, the program was widely adopted, with 700 out of 1,800 dairies in the country being a part of the initiative. And according to the National Child Safety Council, in April of 1985, sightings of missing children had increased by 30%. However, sightings of missing children are very different from children no longer missing. And if you're hearing all of this and asking yourself, so how effective was the Missing Children Milk Carton program? Then, well, now it should also be mentioned that the faces of missing kids weren't exclusive to milk cartons. There were also cases of the faces appearing on envelopes, trucks, billboards, grocery bags, pizza boxes, and even utility bills. So the question, whenever you have all of these different avenues for people to see children's faces, is, are they actually working? And it seems that the end result is we don't know. Of course, there was the odd circumstance where a child was found and a witness would say that they saw the kid's face on a pizza box or milk carton, but those were few and far between. Even by the most generous estimates, like the National Child Safety Council saying that sightings of children increased by 30%, which is again from the people who are hosting the program. A 30% increase in sightings doesn't mean a lot unless...
Hey buddy, I made a beat. Check it out, please. No. I don't know you, dog. You just randomly sent out a link. Like, bruh. That's damn near bot status to me, dog. You out of here. I'm just trying to chill out and watch a very distressing, controversial missing children program that didn't really amount to much. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's... What is reverse deja vu of like shit that may have happened but probably didn't in your time? Get that ass bam, boy! Yeah, man. I don't know where these bots are coming from now, bro. We were free of them not long ago. Probably because I got these fake ass tags like just chillin', just chatting, in real talks and honesty. That, you know, in the tags and shit. Let me take off the honesty one. That's kind of dumb. But, you know, real talks and just chillin', that's fine. I'm in the category just chatting, but, you know, I'm sure it's all rife with bots with the added tags that, you know, you make on your own in this platform now. Like, everybody just be making custom tags for whatever now, bro. And how... Bro, I put an LOL in the tags, and there's like different spellings of LOL as its own separate fucking tag. What the fuck? Like, if I just had that as one fucking tag under whichever obscure category that is, like, no fucking moderator's gonna check my shit. This kind of just made it easier now, for real. What the fuck? Twitch is dying. Moving on.
There's a relatable number of children recovered. Some of the only numbers we have for how the program performed, at least relating to milk cartons, are from the days whenever the program was just starting to take off. Like, for example, a report by the LA Times in 1985, whenever California was one of the first states to adopt the program. In the first few months of the program in LA, the LA Times said that out of the 14 children who were shown on a milk carton, 7 of them have been returned home. And while you may hear that and think, oh, well, 50%, that's pretty good, hold on. That's
one
assuming
case.
that all 7 of these children were returned home because of the effect of the milk carton, when it turns out only 1 of them was, and even then it's just kind of. All 7 of these children were not abducted, rather they were runaways. And in each case, it seems that it was an older child, 14 to 17 years old, who decided to run out and party with friends for a week or two, and then came back home. And during that time they were gone, the parents called the police. The police filed them as a missing child, so their face wound up on a milk carton when they were really just out on a bender. 1 out of the 7 kids who were equated to the milk carton program said that they were gone for a few days and saw their face on the news and their face on a milk carton and decided to come back home. But even then, from everything I read, it seemed that the kid was just out partying for a week. They didn't like move out. But the news just simply said 50% success rate, and that made more people decide to get on board the program. And it seems that across the country, numbers were fudged in a very similar manner. One of the statistics I kept hearing from politicians and law enforcement around this time was the 2 million number, saying every year 2 million children go missing, which is an insane estimate by anyone's standards. But the narrative, even if it was never officially stated around this entire culture of the 80s, and especially the stranger danger epidemic, which is something that's a bit out of the scope of this video, was that all 2 million of these missing kids were abducted and swept off the streets by these no good, low down strangers who roll into town, steal a few kids, then roll out. And it began to contribute to this air of fear in the public that you couldn't let your child out in public, even if you were with them, because there was always a shady van around the corner ready to sweep up kids. And I'm sure that several of you watching lived through or had parents who lived through the era of...
Buddy, like, it's no wonder why I'm such a homebody. My mom and dad didn't want me out and about and shit, bro. Like, I was just at home. I had my video games. Like, alright, good. You want to go ride around the scooter, ride around the bike? I'll come with you, but your ass is home. Your ass is staying home. Anybody knock on that goddamn door, bro, ask who it is. If someone suspicious, if it's not your brother, your mom, and your dad, fucking, I don't know, have a knife ready, nigga. Don't have that nigga coming in, or you're trying to bunks down your door or whatever. Just have a bat ready, like, bro. The fear was palpable. Even in the early 2000s, it's just like, Jesus Christ, man, I can't do anything outside. But then again, I didn't really give a shit because I was too busy playing Nintendo. So, fair enough.
Anti-stranger PSAs or these videos that would teach children to never get in a car unless they
say no to strangers, bro.
That you would have told them.
I'm sorry. Just look at this dude. This dude was burned into the face of so many fucking parents and kids watching this damn commercial. Just... fuck. I don't know. They probably do look like this for real. Some of these van drivers, fucking, you know, out here with the, here, you want some candy? Here's my van type of shit. But like, the reality is they're not this well dressed for real. They're really not.
Talk to weird people at the grocery store and all kinds of stuff like that. And while that's not bad in itself, of course, everyone and their children should be prepared for bad people, it was an insane mischaracterization of the statistic.
It was a phenomenon, bro.
The number seems completely bloated. By most estimates I've seen, the 1.8 to 2 million figure is people throughout the year who told the police, maybe, that their child was kidnapped, and less than half of those turn out to be legitimate. It's just parents who lost their kid in the grocery store for like 2 minutes. And according to a Department of Justice survey from around this time, out of all of the reported kidnappings, they could confirm 800,000 as abductions that police looked into. You may hear them think, 800,000, that's still a wild number. Well, out of that 800,000, the Department of Justice said that 115 of those were stereotypical abductions. And by stereotypical abduction, I mean a scenario in which a stranger transported a child and kept them overnight. So 115 out of 800,000, not a lot. Of course,
yeah, just over fucking reporting.
115 too many, but compared to the population of the United States,
damn,
it's a very small number. The vast majority of missing children's cases are either children running away or divorce disputes.
Yep.
More specifically, cases during a divorce where one parent is given custody for an allotted time and the other parent either takes the child away for some time or picks up the kid when they're not supposed to, and it causes a spat where one party calls the police. The issue was all
Same for even the Amber Alerts that you get on the system. Whenever I see like the same last names for the child and who took them and shit, I'm just like, yeah, custody dispute. Yeah, nigga, it's a custody dispute. Not to say that, you know, some bad shit could be going down, you know, still taking Amber Alert seriously, but like half of the time it's just like, yeah, it's just, nigga, I want to spend more time with my son. Fuck you. Courts is bullshit. But nah, nigga, you gotta, yeah, you gotta bring that kid back, bro. You can't just do that. you're under court order, bro. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks, but bring the kid back at this time. You can't just fuck family court.
all of these cases, even cases of children running away for a day or two, then coming back home, were getting lumped in as missing children. And the issue with that is that it went on to define an entire era of child rearing. There was an entire generation of kids who had their neighborhood shut down Halloween for fear of all of the random unmarked vans that they feared were ready to pick up their children. And there were schools who would shut down sporting activities and not allow the children to play outside for fear of all of the strangers who could be lurking in the bushes.
Yeah.
So rather comically, there would be a lot of scenarios where a family would buy a milk carton that had a missing kid on it, and then the parent would set down the kids and be like, all right, now to make sure you don't wind up like Billy here, make sure you do XYZ. When it turns out Billy just went and stayed at a friend's house for a few days before coming back, and now the parents telling their kids about human trafficking rings. That led to another aspect of the milk carton program that quickly fell out of public favor. And that was the fact that if any family bought milk, which was most families in the United States, the missing child was now a centerpiece at their morning breakfast.
Yeah.
And this effect was twofold. For the adults who saw a different child's face every time they went to the supermarket, they became desensitized to the kids they were seeing and stopped thinking about the intent of the program, which was to look for this specific child. Whereas the children who were sitting next to a child their age every morning with the words, "Have you seen me?" or missing across it, became more and more terrified. Pediatricians Benjamin Spock and T. Barry Brazelton were very open critics of the milk carton program because they said they had children who developed
Hey, yo, the fuck?
critics of the milk carton program because they said they had seen several children who developed this acute sense of paranoia.
What was the audio desync for?
So many faces of kids their age on these missing person cartons.
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
And again, this would be fine if the milk carton program was saving children. I think we can all agree that the life of a child is more important than the comfort of another child. But as mentioned, it was debated if the milk carton program was doing any good at all, other than scaring kids and just vaguely raising the idea of stranger danger. A lot of the language and practices I see around this time seem like an overcorrection for me. In the 50s and 60s, children just kind of went missing, and either from runaways or just going off with strangers, and people just kind of let it slip. So in the 80s, there was this massive course correction where any statistic that had to do with a kid not being at home at night was added on to scare all the other children into never talking to anyone ever. What also didn't help was the juxtaposition between the milk carton program and the nature of missing children. See, there were several cases of people thinking that the milk carton program was a good idea, and pretty much across the board in the beginning, everyone thought it was a good idea. Until, you know, children started to get scared of anyone taller than them, but that's different. But there was this period of time where people really liked the idea, and every time that they would see a new child's face, they'd sit down with the family and be like, okay, this kid is Bobby Lawton, and he looks like this, he's about your height, so if any of us see Bobby, make sure to tell a police officer.
God damn it, Bobby.
It was doing what the program was supposed to. It was thinking about this missing child. And especially with some of the language I've seen around it, politicians had this weird Timmy stuck in the well mentality. Like, oh, these kids just got away from home, let's go get them. So people kind of got blindsided by, you know, the nature of missing children. Because I probably don't have to tell you, but even in the modern age with tech and search equipment being as great as it is, if a child is kidnapped or even gone out of their house for more than 48 hours, the chances of finding them alive are not great. As a matter of fact, the majority of child murders happen shortly after the initial abduction. And the time it takes for an investigation where the police are called, they do a search, they file the child as missing, and then a local dairy hears about it, gets a picture of the child, and then puts it out to be printed on their milk cartons and then distributed in stores. Not a good time frame. So while near the end of the program, like I mentioned, a lot of the faces on milk cartons weren't really missing children. They were just children who were filed as missing for one reason or the other. Even in the beginning, when it was like these high-profile missing children cases, by the time that face got to the dinner table, the chances of that kid being found weren't good. So it created this atmosphere where families would all invest themselves into this child, and then either through the news or talking to the police, it would be like, oh, well, what happened to old Timmy? And the police would be like, oh, his remains were found in the forest outside of town. He'd been there for weeks, it seems. Oh, what about little Sally? Well, it seems that Sally was kidnapped by a human trafficking ring, and there's really no lead on the killer. She's probably out of the country at this point.
Statistically, it's like if you don't find them in 48 hours, they probably dead or just out of the country, trafficked. Very short time frame for these fucking cases, man. You gotta be on that shit and lock the city down, streets down in like a matter of minutes to hours. Like the first 48, bro. Like it applies here too. Like, oh man, the killing was a really good fucking AMC show too. It was also another missing persons case type of shit. Obviously, it escalated to the fucking top. You know, classic crime, like detective drama type shit. But like, it was a really good fucking show, just actually showing you the reality of like those cases. Like you don't have time, and the shorter the time, the more likely that kid's dead. And spoilers, they died. Remains was found. I mean, it was within the first season. Like remains were found, and then the whole show after that is just the mourning, the loss, and then who the fuck to blame, and then finding the killer, which then obviously escalated to the top as dramas do. But it was interesting. It was really fucking interesting. It had this one actress in it. She played the lead detective, and then her assistant, like dude detective. He's been in a lot of movies. He was in Suicide Squad and shit. And yeah, he's a good actor. He's a good action actor. I think he was also in Altered Carbon too. Fuck. I keep forgetting that guy's name, but he's a really good actor too. And he was just a supporting role in that show. But The Killing, AMC. This was, I don't know. This whole thing is just reminding me of that show. That shit was wild. And just very human. It was some good acting, man. That's why the Amber Alert system got popularized so quickly. You get the info out ASAP. Exactly. Makes sense. Again, I see the last names. Probably a custody dispute, though. For real. Like, you know, little Jimmy was out in the camping trip with divorcee dad a bit too long, and it's been like 2 days now. Like, where the fuck is my son? Like, yes, that is concerning, and we should probably spot that vehicle, you know, because they show the license plate numbers and shit like that, and, you know, call the police. But like, you know, is it like a classic abduction? Probably not half the time, 75% of the time. But again, you never know. Amber Alert is still pretty critical. And just knowing what the fuck is going on quickly. Anyway, I think I'm gonna finish. We got like 10, 12 more minutes. I think I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll call it a day. Again, early fucking Saturday streams, and we just, you know, we're chilling. You know, this is just chatting. We watching videos and shit. I should just do this more often if I'm just in the mood to like fuck off like this and watch some interesting shit and talk about some shit. But you know, it would have been cool if we had more people. But whatever, it's a Saturday.
Oh, and then that guy has to go home and tell his family that.
Yeah.
And then another kid shows up on a milk carton, and that cycle continues until everyone's tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
So once again, public favor began to fall. And while I've talked about a lot of the problems with the Missing Children Milk Carton program, it wasn't without its success stories either, including one of the most bizarre, crazy child abduction cases ever, which was that of Bonnie Loman. When Bonnie was 3 years old, she was kidnapped from her father by her mother. Bonnie's mother and stepfather spent the next couple years living in Saipan and Hawaii with Bonnie, hoping that they would eventually lose heat from the police as they had just kidnapped a child. Eventually, they moved to Colorado around the time that Bonnie is 7 years old. At this point, because again, Bonnie was a kidnapped child, she hadn't been enrolled in school or allowed to talk to really anyone.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Stepfather. But in Colorado, Bonnie began to make friends with the neighbors next door, and her father even took her out to town on rare occasion. On one of these occasions, they were walking through a grocery store, and Bonnie looked in the dairy aisle to see her own face on a milk carton. Now, since Bonnie was never placed in school, she wasn't able to read, and didn't know that just above her face was the word missing. Bonnie was a child and just saw her face on a milk carton and thought it was weird. And in one account I heard from Bonnie, apparently her stepfather introduced the picture to her. Like they were walking through the grocery store and he's like, oh, would you look at this? Here's your face. Like talk about overconfidence. So the stepfather bought the milk carton because Bonnie thought it was neat. And after they finished the milk, he let her cut out her own picture on the side of the milk carton and keep it. So Bonnie would just play with the picture of herself on the milk carton because she thought it was neat. And one day she had left it in a box full of Barbie toys that she had taken over to her friend's house. And after leaving that box at her friend's house, her friend's parents opened it, saw the picture of Bonnie with the word missing above it, called the police. The police came and arrested Bonnie's mother and stepfather and returned Bonnie back to her dad. And that is, at least to my knowledge, the one time that a child's face on the side of a milk carton 100% directly led to the rescue of the child. And again, there were other cases of people saying that a child was saved because someone had recognized them from a milk carton. But Bonnie's the time that the milk carton did the heavy lifting. Can you imagine the bizarre nature of that? Of seeing your own picture on a milk carton and then getting older and realizing what that meant? Like what a bizarre moment in history.
Throughout that entire kidnapping and abduction, they didn't bother to teach her how to read or write or nothing. Because obviously they're outlaws, they're fugitives now. Like,
was that the children
this kid just did not have a fucking childhood most of her time, but was still childish enough to just be like, oh cool, my own picture. Like, Jesus Christ.
National program. So as you could imagine, people didn't take too kindly to that. And it seems as the program went on, like I mentioned, it went from high-profile missing persons cases to just a series of cases where children were reported missing, with a lot of them just being spousal disagreements or runaways. And like with those later cases, the police, the judge, and everyone knows that the parents got into a fight, and one of them took the kid for a bit, and they're going to go to court, and everyone knows where the kid's at. Doesn't need random do-gooders
what is up with my
because they saw the kid's face on a milk carton.
Bruh,
and
the
a lot
audio
of people
desyncs.
seem kind of stumped by why the quality that's a weird way to say it, the quality, why the requirements for missing children kind of dissolved over time. But I think there's a pretty easy explanation. Adam Garfinkel, a historian, notes that over the years, the government began to offer tax breaks to dairies who would feature kids' faces on because it was seen as a public service. Which means in the later years of this program, the more kids you show on a milk carton, the more you can get taken off your taxes.
Yeah.
I think I know why they quit caring. It also didn't help that a lot of the poster child cases for the milk carton program did not have happy endings. For example, Eden Pat's, the first one who was shown nationally, was never found, and several of the details around the case are very grisly. Initially, there was a suspect who was arrested and questioned, who was a serial child abuser, but then they can never get anything on him. And then in 2017, someone else confessed to killing Eaton and went to jail, but then the validity of the confession has been called into question. Eugene Martin was never found, and there was never a lead in the case other than the person he talked to that morning in 1984. And Johnny Gorsh's case is particularly bizarre. In 1999, again, there had been no lead in Johnny Gorsh's case. He was the one who his dad found the wagon with the papers in it that morning in 1982.
And that 80s hair.
From 1982 to 1999, there were no substantial leads in the case. Until in 1999, Johnny's mother said just in a conference one day that in 1997, 2 grown men showed up at her house, and one of them claimed to be Johnny. She said that Johnny had a very specific birthmark on his chest, so she checked his chest, and sure enough, it was Johnny. So Johnny comes into her house, and they talk for an hour, where Johnny explains that he was kidnapped by a ring of human traffickers, and here, about 20 years later, had just now gotten out and likely would never see his mom again, as he is still in hiding from the traffickers. The police investigated her claims, could never find any leads. Someone came out saying that they knew Johnny because they were also kidnapped by that same ring of traffickers, but then that guy turned out to be lying. And a lot of people think that Johnny's mom just had a bit of a mental break and made the story up. And then in 2006, Johnny's mom came forward again, this time with a photograph that was left on her doorstep that depicted 3 men tied up and gagged, and one of them, according to her, was Johnny, now grown up. However, a police officer in Florida said that he knew the picture because a similar thing happened in the 1970s when the picture came across his desk as being a group of kidnapped people. So the police officer looked into the case and was able to track down all the men in the photograph and found out that it was just a willing photograph that the 3 men took. And it seems that in 2006, someone played a very sick prank on Johnny's mom by reusing the photograph, making her think that it was her own son.
That's not fucking
so that
cool.
goes to say, a lot of these cases, even the high-profile ones that the media would use as a benchmark, left people feeling more disturbed than encouraged. So
that's not cool, dude.
Overall impact, the false attribution of missing children, the terror it caused both adults and children, the non-reporting of minority missing persons cases, and allegations that stem from tax breaks given to dairies. You can probably see why the program quit.
Yeah, what a...
Nail in the coffin for
Wow.
the Missing Children Milk Carton program came in 1996 with the invention of Amber Alert. The Amber Alert program, which is something I've talked about and you're probably familiar with, allows the authorities to give real-time updates on the children, descriptions of the children, and descriptions of their captors and the vehicle they're using. Amber Alert allows people to have real-time updates, especially in that first crucial period of time after the child goes missing, in a way that the milk carton program never could. And similar modern advancements in technology have allowed much better chances for children that go missing. For example, in 1990, about 62% of missing children were found alive and well, whereas in 2011, 97% of children were successfully recovered. And Amber Alert seems to have a significant part in that factor, as in a 2022 survey, 1,114 successful recoveries have occurred because of Amber Alert. And while I've talked about a lot of the controversies surrounding the milk carton program today, I truly believe that in the beginning and throughout all of it, there was at least a remnant of good faith people looking to help kids. In the beginning, it was entirely done out of the kindness of people's hearts. And the fact that 700 dairy plants around the United States took a cut of their profit, because remember, the kid occupies a space that an ad normally would, the fact that they did that, and by some estimates printed a total of over 5 billion milk cartons with missing children's faces, says a lot. And yes, numbers were bloated to incite public panic, and once tax breaks became involved, it became a whole business decision. But at least in the beginning,
That's so
it was just
fucking
people
scummy.
looking to help kids. While the milk carton program would slowly fade out in the years following the invention of Amber Alert in 1996, many believe Molly Bish in 2000 to be the last child ever featured on a milk carton. And sadly, as with many children featured on milk cartons, her body would be found 3 years later.
Oh, okay.
I think the milk carton program is fascinating.
Fuck.
Because, again, it comes from a time whenever people began to overcorrect for the, frankly, negligence that children received. Up until things like the Missing Children Milk Carton Program and the National Child Safety Council, there was no way to distinguish a missing adult from a missing child. And nowadays it seems ridiculous because the rules are completely changed, rules for searching and information are completely changed, but at the time it was just treated the same across the board. And things like the Missing Children Milk Carton Program began to bring the concept of missing children into the public conscious to a degree that it eventually led to changes across the board. And had it not been for that program, things like Amber Alert and modern rules dictating how searches can be done and how quickly searches can be done for missing children never would have happened. So even if the program devolved to a point where it kind of lost track of what it originally was, and there was a lot of controversy that it scared kids and led the public wrong, I still think it was an overall good. Because when I look at figures like 1,114 children saved because of Amber Alert, that number never would have happened if it wasn't for the faces of Eugene Martin and Johnny Gorsh showing up on a Des Moines milk carton in 1984 that set all of it in motion. And
I feel like I hear my phone ringing. I do not know where I put my phone though. Is it really outside in the fucking kitchen? Or am I just hearing a fucking phantom ring? Anyway, this was a good video, man. Damn. Really put a lot of that shit into perspective. But, yeah, shit, let me just finish this out and then we'll fucking skedaddle. Skedoodle.
Interesting to learn about, because there was an entire generation of people who their childhood before school was growing up and looking at the face of a child they probably never knew, but now would be ingrained in their mind forever as the missing kid who ate breakfast with them every day. It's such a bizarre and weird
So fucking...
to think about. And again, one that I think was necessary, but almost has this macabre nature whenever we look back on it. And I think it's fascinating. And if you stuck around this long in the video, hopefully you think it's fascinating too. And see, I told you it would be depressing. And even if it was depressing, I'm still glad you're here and stuck around this long, and it means the most to me. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you all so much for sticking around. This is a weird topic, I know, but I guess that's kind of like the, you know, tagline for the channel at this point, just weird stuff. I was watching a YouTube video where someone was talking about old cartoons and how they used to make jokes out of people on milk cartons. And I was like, I bet there's some weird history to that. And sure enough, I start researching and find all these, like the tax break stuff and people complaining that it was scaring kids and all of that. And I was like, aha, I was right. There is weird stuff. So I had to immediately...
Just the tax breaks alone. I did not know that. That shit just... It just makes it so cynical. What was...
on the topic that were pretty good.
What an action that was done on a nationwide scale out of good intentions. Just, hey, you want tax breaks for your company though? Like, what the fuck?
In the scheme of like...
But that's capitalism. Gotta love it.
Even missing children, it's just kind of a footnote, right? It's
Gotta
like,
love industry.
Kids on milk cartons. But when you think about the implications of that and like the logistics of it, it's so wild, and the way it was marketed to people, I think it's fascinating. But you've heard enough about that at this point.
Like, it's nasty, right? But again, they're filling up advertisement space for something that's, you know, good intentions, completely free. Maybe the tax breaks was a way to like cut down on those lost revenue to just, you know, like be like a supplementative thing. But like, again, still, like, you're doing it for missing children pictures on your carton.
Lights video I did.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's not a good
So
look.
hopefully December there should be something cool. And also in December,
But a business is a business, unfortunately.
thank you all so much for the support you've shown.
They are amoral.
I know it's been
Mostly immoral, but amoral by nature.
quiet, radio silent for a while about a lot of the merch and gear.
Alright, nigga, you good. You good. Good video. Alright. I don't need the explanation about your channel. It is what it is. Wendigoon. Damn. Scary videos. The lost books of the Bible? Shit. 2 fucking hours. Alright, man. Listen, I got some Tales of Arise to play, bro. I don't got 2 hours, dog, but it's cool. It is fucking cool. I need to watch that one. Yeah, report to me on that, because I did not know. Okay, well. Yeah, I didn't know there was lost books of the Bible, but of course there were. You know, like lost tomes, lost volumes here and there, lost scriptures that just happened to not have been recorded during the time, and still debated on whether you should add it to like the current versions of the Bible. Like, that's interesting as shit. But I need 2 hours. No, I know what you mean. I'll watch 9 fucking hours. Oh, what? 9 hours. The conspiracy theory iceberg. I never really understood the iceberg fucking like conspiracy theory format for videos. Like, I never really got into it that much. I don't know. Sorry, I'm blocking the fucking video. Like, bruh. But I don't know. It's successful for a reason. Like, the Yoko Taro iceberg. Drakengard 1 started near. Nigga, what? Like, and then Drakengard 3 basically started Drakengard 1, despite it being the sequel/prequel sequel, because there's multiple timelines and shit, all directed by Accord. It was like a blacksmith lady, android from the future. Shut up. Don't worry about it. I want to watch a Yoko Taro iceberg video. Does it exist? And did somebody actually do it justice? If anything, at the end of the day, it's always Clemson, Valkyrie Aurora, now Nerine on Twitch. They got the fucking near content down. Lock. And always will, but you know. At least with Nerine, she hasn't been on YouTube for a minute. Probably she basically quit YouTube, so it is what it is. Oh, of course. Oh, Brando SP. You know what? That's a good fucking video. I know this nigga. I know this dude. He added the weirdest near lore. What? Is there new shit? What you talking about? Jesus Christ, the fucking... He really goes all the way in there, bro. Even down to the novellas that Yoko Taro wrote. Again, for next time. Okay, what is this new character? What the fuck you talking about? Is it from the anime? With the fucking android resistance camp? That probably wasn't Jackass or Anemone, though. I'm pretty sure.
Everyone, we can finally breathe because there isn't a ton of news this week.
But we will be covering the Game Awards, and you'll also be able to see my new outfit.
Cool.
Which implies that they want to make more than one.
Oh.
Actually, they didn't. That's a lot more.
I totally forgot about that shit. I already expunged it out of my memory that they made a fucking near crossover with Rainbow Six.
More than just a 2B skin. That is straight near lore. That is actually...
What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Let me go back.
It looks like they just tacked on boobs to the male model.
They didn't. They didn't, actually. They didn't. That's a lot more than just a 2B skin. Are they just near lore. That is actually your Gunner prototype G2 codename Iana, and is an actual character who will be featured in future near.
That fucking animation is so janky. Nigga, it's just a weird ass spin, bro.
It is an actual character. Gunner prototype G2 codename Iana. It is an actual character.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Rainbow Six.
Future near stuff. But yeah, no, I thought you'd be more shocked.
Oh, I mean, it looks good.
Is that really a gunner class? I mean, the fact of the gunner class is just maybe like a different uniform and action in the actual armaments that they're deploying into battle.
Like that.
Are you sure it's this, dude?
Stapled on them? Yeah. I mean, that would, in my book, be pretty bad.
I mean, the shoulder shits are different. I didn't notice this.
Everything besides that.
Oh, what the fuck are these? Oh no, it's just fucking ammo packs.
Next up, we have Japanese publisher Idea starting a crowdfunding campaign to re-release 4 of the defunct developer Telenet's most popular games.
Alright, so that was it from there. Anyway, this is a nice kind of concept though, just using VTuber things to do a news channel. That's kind of interesting. I like that. Huh. There's a lot, no. There's a lot of different content out nowadays. I don't know. It's a new world out there. Anyway, nigga. I'm gonna go play some Tales of Arise. Y'all need to play that fucking game. That shit is amazing. God damn. And it works so well on the Steam Deck, bro. The shit was almost made for it. You know? Granted, you're playing at 720p, but like, I mean, whatever, bro. Like, you got high settings at 60 FPS. Like, I'm not asking for fucking GTX fucking NVIDIA graphics on a damn portable, bro. Like, you're out of your goddamn mind. The fact that it can even run at those settings is pretty damn impeccable to me. But, I mean, you could just up the resolution if you want manually. But then again, what am I talking about? Goodbye. I'll see you when I see you.